My grief counsellor died. He was so good, I don't even care.
Why does Dr. Pepper come in plastic bottles?
Oh, I don't know.
Because his wife's dead.
Oh, no.
Go ahead. Welcome back to another episode of In the Doghouse, the podcast that wants to know when the other 6 cardinal sins are going to get their own month.
Ring the fucking bell.
You have a month of sloth and gluttony every week, don't you, Drive?
Buy the merch. It's on the fucking website. It's good shit.
That's it.
That's that.
Yeah. Oh, the summer vests are in the works. We put it out to the Discord the other day. We had some good feedback, so we're having a little redesign. So yeah, they're on the summer vests are en route. Loads of good shit on there. Treat yourself. It's all fucking good. It all helps the show. So go just buy it. I don't know what else to say. Just buy it. It's good. It's grand. Do it.
It's really nice quality.
It is. Here, we're only the finest. Only the finest.
You wouldn't get that with Farage in.
Yeah, he's running, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he threw his hat in the ring this week. Him and his fucking frog-faced cunt. Get on, Nige. Join the Patreon.
It's huge. It's beautiful.
Join the Patreon. If you become a patron, I'll love you forever. And if you don't, and I see you in the street, I'll try and run you over. So I don't really know what else to say to you. It's the most important thing. You keep the show going. You can join the Pit Viper giveaway, which is going to be at some point at the end of this month. We don't really know when because we're in Glastonbury on that Friday, and we will be no good to man or beast. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Marlon's struggling today. He's flagging. It's a Monday, but we're doing our best here in the Doghouse. Marlon's he's 1 pint in and 1 can of Coke in. He's had his little kebab and he's getting a little bit sleepy.
Not very well. I haven't been to work today.
Join the Patreon. You can join the Discord, which is absolute carnage as always. It's been fairly wild on there. I saw 2 women with an enormous black dildo today on there. Did you see that?
No,
I did.
I have been in bed
terrifying
all day.
What it was. One of them was like jackhammering the other one. It was immense.
I'm just having
That's
a
all
look.
I need to do to plug the Patreon. Just tell people on the show what porn I saw on there this week. So yeah, is that the one? Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. It was quite an impressive feat.
This sound on this or not?
I don't know if we can play this, but I don't know. Fuck it. We're only here once. It's a Monday. Who cares? So join the Patreon. The link's in the description. All that good stuff. Links in the bio. You can, a little as a couple of quid a month. It helps us out hugely. It's the reason the show keeps going. Another reason the show keeps going is the sponsor of this episode, FDR 4x4. Ladies and gentlemen, are you in the motor trade or are you a fucking idiot like me that just likes to have a go at stuff in your garage? Don't let your technical abilities be your limitation. Don't let your part supplier be your limitation. The part supplier that you need is FDR 4x4. These guys are going to hook you up with all of the best Land Rover stuff, whether it's genuine, OEM, or patent parts. They've got it all in stock and ready to go. Next day delivery. What more can you ask for, Marlon?
You don't need anything else.
You don't need anything
You just
else.
need the right parts on time at a good price.
Exactly. And these are the guys that know what they're talking about as well. They're not just like another generic parts supplier that are just going to be like, okay,
I think it's this one.
Yeah, if they know you've got a Discovery and you're ordering the wrong part number, they're going to say, Shag, you know that's for 405, don't you? And you go, oh, fuck, no. Oh, shit. They're going to be like, yeah, you got the wrong part number, Drive. What you need is LRO 646742. They're the guys in the know, and they're a Mayer stockist, which is galvanized chassis. And as we said before, not all galvanized chassis are made equal, are they?
They're not all the same.
They are not made equal. So that's hugely important. If you're balls deep into a big restoration and you're looking for a decent galv chassis, get in touch with the guys over at FDR 4x4. It's run by enthusiasts for enthusiasts. They eat, sleep, and breathe these damn things. They must be mad.
I mean, you got to be.
Well, to be fair, if there's any money to be made in Land Rovers, it's in parts supply. So fair play to them. Yeah,
they always break. Always fucking break.
Big up the guys at FDR 4x4 for all your Land Rover parts needs. They are the ones to go to. So yeah, massive shout out to them. Thank you for sponsoring the episode. Right, Marlon, who are we joined by tonight?
Returning once again, we have Toucan Van Dam.
How are we all doing?
Assalamu alaikum. How are you, brother? Are you well?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good. Are you fine in this weird time in which we live?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate.
Yeah.
It's all right, innit? Just don't panic.
Don't panic.
Don't panic.
Okay.
Just
Don't
remain
panic.
calm.
Mr. Mannering.
And also the king of the batteries it's Ryan Murphy from the Gun Review.
Hello, boys.
He's back again.
I'm back again. I heard there's some lead in Somerset.
There's a lot.
In fact, you can help
Speaking
with
of
that one.
which,
The cathedral's riddled with it.
Oh, we'll go down there after that tonight.
Riddled with it. He'd be up there he'd be hiring the scaffolding to get up there, just claiming that he's doing maintenance.
Behind there's on
Kid's already there with the ladders.
Ladders, mate. He'll have one
Fucking pair
cherry
of
picker
chimney
on,
sweeps.
one cherry picker on top of another. He'd be all right. Get up there, young'un. You good, man?
Yeah, all good. All good.
Good. Right, should we start? Marlon, how's your week been?
Shit.
He said to me this morning, he was like, I don't give you much fucking use, but I'll be there. What's happened, Marlon?
I just had an awful week. Land Rovers are still shit, but we had a rusty fucking D3. I was doing the geo on it.
What's that?
Geometry, four-wheel alignment, making sure it drives square. I punched myself in the face with a 27mm spanner, and I cracked my tooth.
You hated the job that much?
You've cracked them beautiful teeth.
Yeah, I know.
Was it one of the front ones?
Yeah.
Which, top or bottom? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So have you booked your flight to Turkey?
Is that hang on, is that the bit missing there on that side?
Yeah.
To be fair, it goes with the mullet.
I
Hey, Cletus.
Hi there.
was just so sad about it, and then I went to the dentist this morning, and they had a look at it.
And what did they say?
It's fucked.
Yeah, it's cracked.
It's fucked.
They ain't going to pull it, surely.
No.
Have you got some options?
So I got to go back. This is the funniest bit. I wanted an emergency appointment
Oh, yeah.
the 10th of June.
It's almost like what I said about dentists on the last episode is true. Yeah.
And they rang up this morning because my face hurt, and I was just, can you get him? Can just like have a look at me? Maybe like inject me or something. I don't care.
Y'all got any of those Percocets?
Marlon, you already look like you've had a stroke. You don't need an injection.
But she's like, got in the room, and she's like, "Oh, bite down on this, and we'll do an X-ray to see like if it's fucked." And I was like, "I can't fucking bite down on it. It hurts."
Oh, and the little like thing they put in
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So she gave me an injection, and then I felt sick, and then I spent all day in bed.
So what did they say?
I got to go back on the 10th, and
they're
she's going to do... I wouldn't really listen at this point. She's going to make it better.
She gonna make it better. You're gonna have a fat bill.
It was 150 quid today.
Oh, that's not bad for an X-ray and
and an injection as well.
Yeah, that's it. You know,
All they're going to do is file it down. They can't do much else.
I
can
was
they?
thinking...
Are they gonna? My mum had
God.
like a chip tooth like that on the very front one, and they literally they put another piece in it. But the problem is, as like she got older, that bit stayed very white, and the rest of it like got slowly brown. It was so obvious.
Yeah, and your teeth are so white.
Fuck off.
Can't we get a bit of lime powder and some water and knock it up in a bucket and just plug
Well, I did suggest to her, I just get a
Plaster of
strap
Paris.
disc out.
Oh.
And I don't think she really understood, because she was
it-
definitely not of this
mindset?
region.
region.
Yeah. Was it? Did you chip it down to the gummy shit or not? Have you gone?
No, I don't think it's in a nerve,
Oh,
because
you're right,
like, I
'cause you can
have no
eat-
problem drinking.
I was thinking that. I was like, you're knocking back an ice cold Coke like
Yeah.
it's nothing. Because if it was like all the way through, you'd be like, ugh, I've had that.
But it's just not been a fantastic week.
Yeah, it's not too. It was not. I mean, I'm not trying to downplay your, the sorrow.
My injury.
Yeah, your journey. It's not as badly chipped as I thought. To be fair, I thought when you said you chipped it, I was like, oh fuck, like 45. Like, off the
Job's
corner.
fucked.
Yeah, like I was gonna be, oh hi there, Barlow. Come in huffing on a jug.
Yeah, that's it. Really. I ain't got anything else to say.
Fuck it,
Fuck it.
week's wang. What about
Yeah.
you, Ryan?
It's been all right, mate. It's been busy moving into the new house and getting that all sorted out.
Better than the Toothless Wonder over here, like
Oh yeah, much better than that. Yeah, like I use spanners every day, and I don't smack myself in the mouth with them.
a
That's what
27
happens.
as well, mind. Oof.
Oh, I got up to 55 in the van.
No, it's not dick swinging competition.
Yeah, she's a big old girl.
I think my biggest is like 32.
Is that it?
Beth doesn't moan, no.
No, she won't moan with that. You slept on my driveway. I didn't hear any moaning whatsoever. And I was at
might
the
have been the
window all
15
night. I was at the
years.
window all night going, come on, Marlon, give it to... No, he's gone. He's done. No, it's been all right, mate. Just doing stuff for the house, getting that all settled in, getting the kids settled when they came and stayed in the weekend.
Yeah, big congratulations to Ryan.
Woo! Thank you, boys.
Well done. Well done.
You can buy a house in the south on your own.
No small feat, Drive. No small feat. It's good going, man. Good going. Yeah. So it's back to being a homeowner.
Yeah, it's weird.
Is it weird not having a house on wheels?
Mate, it is weird. Like rattling around in a big house. Like it does feel strange.
Hot water on tap as well.
So much
Hot
room for
water on
activities.
tap.
Fucking levitating everywhere.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like you can have a shit and you just like, I just press this button and it's gone.
Magic.
I can see him walking in the door and just putting on.
Ryan's on the outside of the house trying to pull the box out from the toilet. Where is it?
It's a transition period for sure.
What's this green thing with wheels? Like, put your rubbish in. I'll burn it in the garden.
I started like the first night we went in there because my sister came and gave me a hand. And I was doing some washing up, and she went, "Why do you keep turning the tap off?" I was like, "Well, the water's going to run out." I was like, "No, you're not in the caravan anymore. You'll be all right. It's free running. You're fine." Yeah, it's been
shit
good.
in a cool box, just like old times.
Yeah, my life's been flat pack furniture and just getting the house sorted out, and then fitting work in between, and yeah, the joys of working on forklifts. That's been it. Just had a massive amount of recalls on combi lifts at the moment, so I've done 8 Rams in the last 2 days.
Oh, fucking hell. What's that on the headstock?
No, combi lift come up with a great idea. So combi lift is like a flexible forklift. So the front articulates, so they can get down small racking and lift up.
Yeah,
lift up. But the place I do is they do beer for the cruise ships. So the old trucks had a normal handbrake on it, like you got in a car. You just pull the handbrake up, and it obviously pulls the shoes on, locks the brakes up. The new model came out and they were like, do you know what? We're going to make this really classy. We're going to make it an electronic brake.
Dickheads.
Which is amazing. If they actually use electronic brake, what they did was they fitted a hydraulic ram under the floor plate. So when you press the button, the ram goes in and out to pull the brakes on. So it's still got normal brakes on. And what do? They blow up.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, blow the end caps out.
Off the ram?
Yeah, and they'll just dump 40 litres of hydraulic oil all over the floor.
But and that's run off the same hydraulic system.
I will say, Combilift have said there is not a problem, but here's 7 Rams to replace just in case. Yeah. So I think that tells you all. Yeah, so I've done them all week.
No, the end caps off.
It blows them off, but the problem is, once the driver sat on the truck and they've pressed the accelerator, it runs the pump. So once the end cap comes off, it will just dump
it and then run it dry and kill the pump.
Done.
And
yeah.
Oh.
Yes, that's been my week. It's good fun.
Fun.
Yeah.
I've got this vision of you when you first got into your house, like an 80s montage of a man dancing around his house to Hall & Oates. What I want, you got it, my beer. You make my dreams come true. Just sliding along the floor in and out of shot.
I've had a few moments like that, mate. I'm not going to deny it.
And more power to you, man. I'd be the same.
I'm just going to walk around naked and just enjoy it, and then realise that there's neighbours and you haven't shut the curtains.
Yeah, there's no blinds.
What are they going to do? Sack
and now
you?
nobody talks to me.
Oh, that's not such a bad thing.
Since I had the Doghouse podcast van outside my house with snoring Marlon. Yeah. Marlon, do you want a bed? You and Beth can stay in the house. I've got a nice 4-bedroom house. Have a bed. I've put all the... No, we'll sleep in the driveway.
No, he's
I've embraced the van life, bro.
It was lovely.
He was on the Swingers Hub before he got in there. He got Marjorie coming round later on.
Pineapples upside down.
Campus grass hanging out on the side of the van. It was fine until I walked out in the morning and he'd had a shit on the driveway. But apart from that, everything was good.
Just so fucking uncultured, mate.
Proper Chippo, don't shit in the van. Oh, fucking hell. What about you, Keith? How have you been, mate?
I've had a fucking lovely week, mate.
Good. I'm glad to hear it.
Fucking lovely. What have I been up to? Picked the van up.
New van.
Got new van.
Oh, new van.
Yeah, new van.
Oh, John got a new motor.
Yeah, got a new motor. So
that was quick.
Yeah, I'm well happy with that. So swung around Marlonas's place at the weekend and we racked it out, didn't we?
Big woodworking on the go.
Fucking lot of woodwork, mind. She fucking leaned off to the right hand side now. So yeah, I've just done a few custom jobs in the back and got it how I want it and how I'd like it, and cut up it all out, and it looks fucking fair smart, doesn't it?
So really good, yeah.
Thank you very much for helping me with that, Marlon. I really appreciate it. Obviously, favour for a favour. I've got to go around and fucking concrete his back garden now.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
it all comes around, doesn't it, Keith? It's not like we ain't concreted your fucking garden, or should I say, Everest? I just need this cube taken up to base camp. Oh, sorry, it's actually
4 cube.
It's actually 4 cube to the summit, Reg.
No, it's all right. It was all good, wasn't it? So back 2 months' time, another pour. No, Reg. All right, moving on. So
my face then was like, what?
The prick's got no more concrete left. And other than that, what else we've been doing? Yeah, work's been pretty nice. The weather's obviously cheered up a little bit, so I've been out in the shorts and t-shirt.
Oh, and it's been nice. Oh.
Did a bit of shooting on the weekends.
Yeah, nice bit of shooting, didn't we?
Yeah.
I actually take my HMR out, which is like much to Ryan's dismay. If I wore out fucking rifle, crack casings out, blow the fucking down.
And what did it do?
Crack casings.
Yeah, thank you very much, Reg. I'm here all week.
It's almost like he knows what he's talking about.
I mean, when you're turning your quarry inside and out, you're not wounding nothing, so I'm happy,
No, it's fine until it blows up in your face and takes your eye out.
It's
got to get through the armour plating glasses.
I like
ballistics.
I like to live on the edge, baby. But yeah, it was good day shooting, wasn't it?
Yeah,
cracking about.
Well, I took the boys up to the shooting ground. Charlie was up there on the 20. He was having a good old fucking crack with that. And then, swung on up your place. Set a few targets up for him, didn't we? They were fucking loving it.
Somerset Ballistics.
So it was.
I'm Reg. And this is the HMR.
I'm Keith, and you're watching Somerset Ballistics. We're going to shoot this milk jug full of water at 30 yards. Bang! Oh, it went bang!
Bush. But yeah, what else has been going on? Not a lot, really. Just getting prepped up for a trip to Switzerland now.
It's not long, is it?
No,
We've only got a month.
I've got the
left.
I've got the bag out.
2 months.
Bags out the loft. Got to get some sunglasses. I've got to get some swimming shorts.
Bags? We've only got hand luggage. What do you mean bags?
Bag.
Oh, bag. Yeah.
Different kind of bag.
Jesus Christ.
You having a gold,
that kind of bag.
You having a gold taken out your teeth, Ryan, so you can obviously get through.
I have got one gold tooth.
No, you haven't.
Well.
No, you don't.
Where?
I was joking, you old fuck.
Why would you not have gold? He said, I can give you porcelain, but you'll crack it, or you can have gold. I was like, yeah, gold's the winner. When I die, the kids can fish it out.
You watch when we get older, fucking Jews going to be random, ain't they?
You wait till we go through customs.
You got diamonds hidden in the molars as well, have you?
Yeah, I've got the £5 note wrapped in there.
He got stitched into his fucking lining. Fool me once, shame on you.
It's not long till we descend on the Mad Pineapple's house, is it?
No, I can't wait for it. And a bit of an announcement to make for the Pineapple. He's going to be wearing his captain as of Thursday. Yeah.
Captain.
Congratulations, Matthew.
I know he actually gets a toothpick in his knife now.
Upgrade on the Swiss Army knife.
Yeah. Last week he had scissors. As soon as he gets captain badge, he gets a toothpick.
He gets a little beige one on the edge of the plastic. Like I remember.
I've heard when they get Major General, they got a spoon, didn't they? Or something like that. They get a little spoon attachment.
We do fixed bayonets. They do fixed spoons.
That's right. Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a fucking brilliant weekend. So I'm getting all ready. I've got to send you some money as well.
Yeah,
for the offshore account. We've got to wire that across, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need to
There's
talk
some
about
right fucking dodgy
laws.
things going on. Cross, I couldn't keep up with what he was saying the other day. I thought Ryan knows what's going on. That's all right. That's all that matters. That's all good.
Still francs over there or euro? Swiss francs.
Swiss francs, yeah.
Dealing gold, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Bars of it.
Yeah. We're trying to
to
dodge the exchange rate by doing a few little bank transfers all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Keith can't work out how to do bank transfers, so.
It's difficult, and he still wants to pay in a cheque, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Mate,
I've had to
cash is king, mate. Cash is fucking king.
Do you take a banker's draft, my good man? This is
postal check.
This is Tesco's. I tell you, I will pay you in bonds from the war.
£50 notes, that's it.
Yeah. And they've got like your name and address written on the back.
Look, it's not fake. If you rub it on the table, it goes red. See? It's legit.
I just need to get my beret sorted out ready because Keith wants to go full military spec.
What's this for?
When we go to Switzerland.
What, for July? I thought
You're not wearing it in July as well?
No.
I know we were talking about the
I'm not
wedding.
wearing it at all, mate. Don't be silly.
Oh, okay.
I've got to wear a kilt.
That's for the wedding.
Yes.
How the fuck are you going to fit in your Air Cadets outfit from when you were 16, you cunt?
It's going to be tight.
Anyway, you can't wear a fucking... you got to wear a wedding hat on the way out, ain't you?
A wedding hat?
Yeah,
what the fuck
we've
is
been
a
tasked
wedding?
off to get a fucking wedding hat, apparently, and get it out of Switzerland. I thought it was some sort of practical joke.
A wedding hat?
Yeah, apparently.
They got to be fitted.
Well, this is what we asked, wasn't it? What
No,
colour?
I think he wants one for his wife, doesn't he? It's not
That's
for us.
right, yeah.
This is the greatest practical joke in the world. He's going to make these two cunts wear these like traditional Swiss hats, and then they're going to turn up on the day wearing these stupid fucking hats. No other cunt's going to. Oh yes, no, the dildo is part of the hat. You must wear it. It is a sign of great respect in my culture.
What did he
Go
say the
through
other day?
customs buzzing.
He asked for our clothes sizes the other day, didn't he?
Oh, because he's looking at Swiss shirts.
That's
for
right,
us.
yeah.
Traditional Swiss shirt.
Wooden shoes, was that part of it as well? Or?
They don't make them big enough for me. I'm a 13.
Like a fucking canoe.
Yeah. I'll end up floating off. It'd be all right. It'd be your first little.
I really wanted
your first little man's holiday away.
No, this is my first lad's holiday in my life.
Without a whole battalion.
I was going to say.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. And yeah, there was minimal booze involved in that, but
loads of cock.
Yeah.
loads of cock.
Loads
mate.
of cock.
Yeah, Switzerland will be less gay.
We're not allowed.
sex.
Yeah, you're not allowed to kill anyone over there.
No. Well,
But you can. You got a war with it,
Well.
do they?
if you look at the fucking Arsenal he's got in his house.
What are they going
Christ.
to do? Start
Yeah.
a war?
Yeah, I think we're staying in his gun room.
Yeah.
Just it's
Oh
gonna be
no!
good.
However, will you cope?
Yeah, Matthew.
I bet
12
that's got-
o'clock desk pop.
Oh wait! I bet-
Wakey, wakey. Oh, we're in the basement. Sorry, Matthew.
I've just done an ND into the ceiling.
Wouldn't matter, it's all reinforced concrete anyway.
I'm going to say, I bet it will have the humidity regulated in the gun room. I bet it'll have underfloor heating. You know, all I've got in my one is one of those what they call Napier little pouches that you
That
picked
I got
up.
you.
Yeah.
It's a sock full of cat litter.
No, dry out the stocks, man, on my plastic guns.
What about your week, Reg?
My week, it's been all right, mate. I actually got scammed this week. Yeah.
Oh.
I got scammed on eBay.
Nigeria?
Yeah, he was like, my father is very ill.
He has $10 million for you.
All you have to do is buy these AirPods. So I bought some AirPods, and this is I think it's the only time I've ever been done on eBay, and I've been on eBay for God knows how many years.
Many
now.
months.
Many months. So I was after a new pair of AirPods because I had some Galaxy Buds, and I lost one pair, and then I went back to the old pair that I had from like 2016, and there was a like straw shoved in the charge port, so I got some electronic tweezers to try and pull it out, and I bent one of the pins on the thing so they were dead. So I was like, well, I've been meaning to buy some AirPods for a while because I've been told that they're all that in a bag of nuts. So I found some that were like the brand, not brand new, but you know,
They were brand new, but they were only a tenner on eBay.
this was it. And
Used
I thought,
ones.
and it, my ego got the better of me because I thought there are so many fakes on there, so many.
He ordered AirPods, they gave him fucking coconuts, didn't they?
Literally, and I thought I'll dodge them. I'll dodge the fakes, and I reckon I'll buy one. And I found this seller, and I looked at all her shit she had for sale. It was just like trash. I was like, well, I reckon they're genuine. She just doesn't know what they're worth. Like 90% of the stuff I've bought on eBay, they got no idea what they got. So I bought them, and I was like, oh, they look legit. And I was like,
They're actually called Air Poos.
yeah.
Where was she trading from? The Costa del Benidorm?
And the print on the box, I was like, doesn't really look very Apple. Like the picture of the AirPods on the front was like,
Had an orange.
it looked like somebody
A bit of rhubarb on it, like.
It looked like somebody screenshotted it and zoomed in 12 times, like off Snapchat. And I was like, well, we'll try. So I pulled them out, and I was like, there's a bit of play in this fucking hinge on the snap lid. I was like, oh, I'll put them in and see. And I tell you what, it speaks to how much audio stuff we do. Well, I do. I put them in. I was like, nope.
Sounded like the Vodafone sales team, didn't it? No.
When I put them in my, do not redeem. Do not redeem. I put them in my ears, and immediately it like instead of like that beautiful like Apple is so anal about everything, like that sound when you put AirPods in, it's like doo-doo. It was like I was like, oh no. I was like, shit. So I put them in, and I was like, this isn't right. And so I went online, like did a bit of Googling how to identify fake Apple AirPods. I put in the serial number. So I put the serial number in Apple. Them clever cunts, the Chinese, they've somehow managed to fake the serial numbers. They've literally, the serial number came back as genuine. And I was like, fuck. Maybe they are. Maybe they're just shit. Maybe I'm just too spoilt with really good audio and expensive mics. But no, and then like I looked up a few more things, and like the font was off on the case, and the print was off, and like none of the stickers lined up, and it was like kind of green. Anyway, so I messaged a woman. I was like, "Hey, look, these aren't genuine. I know you say no returns, but these are fake, so you've not sold them." She's like, "Oh, oh dear, I'm ever so sorry.
I've never done this before.
She was like, I don't know. I was given them as a gift. I cannot but apologise. I say, to be fair to her, just sent them back, sent me a full refund. So I've got the genuine ones now, and they are fucking amazing. Like I've always thought Apple stuff was overpriced and just wank. That's
mainly because it is.
It's always been my sort of mindset. But having now an iPhone, a Mac, and AirPods, fucking unreal.
You've changed. I don't even know who you are.
They
anymore.
are. I'll let you have a play with them in the break, and you'll see.
No, I don't even want to touch them.
They'll be great until your phone dies within 2.5 hours of listening to music, like mine fucking does.
No, I've had them for like less than a week. They've been good as gold, to be fair. So yeah. But other than that, I want you all to join me. I feel like a mum of two that started up an Instagram account. You can join me on my weight loss journey. So
you ain't got any fucking weight.
Oh, don't you fucking start! It's what
I thought we was going to have to hold hands or something. Then so join me.
Yeah, you can join me on my weight loss journey. I'm on a weight loss journey.
Are you going to post booty pics every day?
I might. There's a lot of hair.
If you don't, I'm unfollowing that.
And not a lot of booty.
There's a lot of hair, not a lot of ass. My wife keeps squeezing my ass. I'm going upstairs and goes, look at that tiny little thing. I'm like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, if you're naked and your cock's hanging down.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, if she can't see it hanging down while I'm walking up the stairs, it's not great. But yeah, no, I've been on a diet for 4 weeks now.
What for?
Oh yeah, but the problem is this is this is what really fucks me off. I was saying this on the Discord the other night. No, because right, I know
the fucking boy in striped pajamas over, innit? I'm going on a diet.
I'm going on a diet.
I'll eat one less rat this week in Auschwitz.
I need a shower.
I'll be skinnier then. But yeah, no, I've always been like my whole adult life I've been like a 32 waist, and then recently I had to I know you're like, but I went up to like a 33 like last year, and I was like, well, that's just getting older. And then I went to go put on these 33s the other day, and they wouldn't fit, and I was like, you know what, this fucking stops now. Because I, unlike some people, which carry their weight well, like you can be a bigger guy and you look good as a bigger guy, but I was starting to become that most horrendous and unattractive thing of skinny fat, which is just grim.
You end up looking like an Ethiopian.
Exactly, yeah.
Because you just got all the belly, haven't you?
Yeah, and I was just like, man, this is I look at myself in the mirror and I was like, I'm just shapeless. I'm just becoming this fucking just shapeless.
Naked in the mirror going, I don't even walk 6 miles for water. Why do I look like this?
At the end of the day, when you got a small cock...
He's like a white starving Marvin, isn't he?
When you got a small cock like me, you need as much cock out there as you can. So if you start getting that little pouch
you got to
going
shave
on,
it. You got to shave it.
Well,
you had 2
like,
inches shaving
but that
back.
fucking fat will just start eating up cock. And so like I need to get as much of it out there as I can. So I put myself on a diet, and that was it. And so I've been on a diet now for I was 85, and I've always been floating around the sort of 75 to 78, and I was 85 kilos, and I was like, man, this just don't fly. So I've been on a diet for 4 weeks, and I've lost 5 kilos in 4 weeks.
That's impressive.
And it's just solely on a calorie deficit. I mean, I know I have the advantage of
speed
having
It's because you've hit that age where your metabolism's slowing down.
Exactly, and everyone in their like early 20s, late teens always thinks it's never going to happen, and
it fucking happens.
It does, yeah. And I was like, but the problem, this is the difference. People say, oh, like yourself, you've got nothing to lose, Reg, but that if I take on that kind of mindset, that is what will end me up at 18 stone, just by being like, oh well, I've always been skinny, so I could always afford to put on a bit. But like, I know my size.
I mean, I was paying you a compliment. You've taken it completely wrong.
Well, no. But everyone said the same.
I was being fucking nice, Reg.
You don't need to lose any weight, and I'm like, well,
you are skinny.
Yeah, no, but that was
you're skinny fat.
Yeah, but like, there's nothing worse than being skinny fat.
You just got birth-giving hips. That's all.
The main thing is they don't lie.
The thing is, though, doing it now at the age you're at is the right time to do it, because I had this 2 years ago, like wedding coming up. Right, sound, put a suit on.
Don't fit.
Suit don't fit.
Yeah.
Fuck. Right, what do I do? Stop drinking fucking caramel lattes in the morning. Stop eating pan of chocolates. Guess what? 4 weeks later, straight in a suit.
Literally, all I ever...
Yeah, but not once did you think, buy a bigger suit.
No.
All I've done
Makes more sense to me.
Yeah.
and it's
Just don't fit, buy a bigger one.
honest to God, all I've done is I used to take I'd take a full lunch with me. So I would take, obviously, you know, I'm manual labour, so I'm like doing a bit, so I got to eat a bit. But
Rustler's Burgers.
no, so I'd have like a pepperoni stick, a Baby Bell, a packet of crisps, a yogurt, 2 like sort of like those skinny chocolate bars, they're not real chocolate bars, and then like some a granola bar, and like an apple and an orange or whatever.
That's more than you should eat in a week.
And then 2 like tikka slices. And all I've done is just not take the slices to work. So that's immediately 850 calories I'm not consuming in a day. And then when it comes to the evenings, we've just me and her are doing it together. Just totally cut out takeaways. Absolutely. And just like making just
We just had a takeaway.
What?
What?
Yeah, I had a third of Keith's chips. So yeah, I think end of the day, if I can have that once a week, I think I'm all right.
Eat less, move more.
It's simple. It's all I've done. I mean, I'm not moving anymore. I'm moving exactly the same amount. I'm still drinking the same amount I am.
Lots
You've
of
got a
sex as
manual
well.
job, haven't you? You're out all the time.
Yeah, so that's I mean,
the sticks on the tractor, like really heavy.
I reckon it there. Yeah, I'm fortunate in that respect that, well, you know, we can say fortunate or not, but you know, keep moving all day. So it's just literally just putting myself in a calorie deficit of not like below what, you know, your maintenance is, but just what I should be consuming, and the weight is just falling off. And it's not that hard. It's really, I mean, the first week sucked, don't get me wrong. And just not eating as much, like when it comes to dinner, if she makes a load of food, instead of eating all of mine and then eating what she doesn't eat and then eating what's left in the pan, I'm like, well, I'll just eat what I eat and put the rest in a fucking box and have it for lunch some point. That's it. And I like, yeah, so that's a bit of 5 kilos. I've still got another 3 or 4 to go, I think. But yeah, when I looked at myself and I had like these lines under my tits, I was like, oh no. That's
Driving across the cobbles, mate, and they're bouncing.
yeah, that's it. Like, when I'm running around the yard and I feel them moving, I'm like, bruh, that ain't muscle. Ain't muscle. Titty fat. Titty fat.
I got some titties, man.
Titty fat. I gotta stop that. Yeah,
Beer's the worst, mate.
yeah. Like I to be fair, like
That's my nemesis.
yeah, we only do it once a week in here, so like, I'm more than happy to just crack on as I am. But just starting to cut some calories out. That's all it's been. And yeah,
Cut the calories and cut the shit sugar as well.
so I'll keep you updated on Reggie's weight loss journey.
I can't wait.
Well, we need a daily update, mate. We want daily posts.
I will
One in
burn
the
the
morning,
Instagram
one-
Should we
account down.
fuck it? Should we start one on the Discord of been like fucking? We could call it Fat Losers on the Discord. We could call it Fat Losers.
The
We'll make it
Auschwitz chat.
the Dachau boys,
Every day, mate.
the Birkenau boys. That's why it be.
The Birkenau boys.
All right, yeah. Anyway, that's Marlon's like, please stop this madness. So yeah,
What has this become?
I don't know, just bullshit, innit? This is Somerset small talk.
We're not talking about fucking
Somerset
talking about
small
appliances and bloody
Yeah.
dishwashers. It's weight loss programs and
Yeah, just
Are
fucking.
you going to become a PT in a minute? Because that's
fuck,
what everyone else seems
I'm
to
not
fucking do.
doing any of this gym bollocks. I do enough work. I do enough like manual labor at work to like burn the calories. Just got to eat less. That's all it is. Just be more conscious of what's going in, man. You know, just be more conscious.
Healthy life, man.
Yeah, I'm all about like avocados and I don't fucking know any of that gay shit. But anyway, it's Pride Month. You can say it. Wave that flag, Marlon. I'm a trans libertarian.
Oh God.
Anyway, before we all get cancelled, what do we think we do this week, Marlon? Well, I thought we'd do. We're doing unpopular opinions. We haven't done this for a fucking hot minute, so I thought we'd spice it up and make everyone really angry with what we reckon. Yeah. Who wants to start? Has anyone got any unpopular opinions?
yeah.
Go on. Just
Well, apparently many of my opinions are all unpopular with everyone, so that's
Go
it.
on.
Yeah, that's me done. Ryan.
You really took that to heart when I said that earlier, didn't you?
I'm just waiting.
Unpopular opinions.
How long it's going to be until? The thing is,
Fucking hell, he's written a list.
I've done it on
Mate,
notes.
I've done
How'd
a
you
list.
do that
man.
driving down
I'm
the
in my
road?
40s and I didn't even write on paper. Got
Fucking hell.
notes.
Who was it that brought
I
in a
fucking
pen and
deleted
paper
them all.
last time? I can't
Me.
remember. It was you. Me.
It's me, Keith. Unpopular opinions. The Beatles were a good band.
Yeah.
I hate them.
Yeah, they're shite. Overrated.
There's I like 3 songs. I think
From the Beatles or in general?
I like 3 songs.
people.
And I have them on repeat all day. I think the different thing is why people look at them through such tinted glasses is because they were so sort of revolutionary of music at the time, weren't they? Back in, was it 60s it would have been?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that was what like sold it. Everyone was like, oh, the Beatles are amazing. And you listen to them now, it's like, what the fuck are they talking about?
I like how we're talking about a band from your era, Ryan. Do you know what I mean? At least
Keith, me and your mum used to dance to their songs, okay? It's fucking banging in the time.
Like Eleanor Rigby, great song. No, I think that's Eleanor Rigby.
I hate all of them. I don't know why people think they're good.
What? Do you not like any Beatles song?
No, none at all.
Oh, she got moving up slow.
All right, okay, that's all right.
That's
all right.
Eyeballs.
That's that sort of song that that's the sort of song you listen to, and then I realise halfway through it's the Beatles, and then get angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my one. I mean, they get worse. That was, I went really tight.
To be fair, I like Eleanor Rigby and
I know she's a bitch.
Come Together. They're like the two, but that's it. Other than that, but then again, John Lennon's done some good stuff. If he wasn't
not
with
for a while.
If only you'd imagined a 38 snub nose.
Yeah, he didn't come together that day.
You ever seen
he went apart.
Fucking hell.
Honestly, where was his woman?
Did you know
that whole point put in a shift?
What was the bloke that shot him?
I don't know. It was
Hero.
Why did he?
He's eligible for parole this year.
Fucking Hero. Is he?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's been that long.
That's terrifying. Why did he do it? Because the voice in his head that said
that said that music was shit. Somebody needed to stop it.
It's Ryan's dad. That's why he hates him so much. Didn't get the rest of them.
They were being compared to like Jesus and God and shit, and the bloke didn't like it.
Well, no, he said, didn't he? I think it was McCartney. Like that was they sort of quote that as the downfall of the Beatles when he got off that plane and said, "We're bigger than Jesus," and it was like, oh, yeah, I wouldn't say that in America.
Yeah, that's another one of my points.
Here we go.
We'll get to that later.
Anyone else? Go on, Marlon.
No, because I didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
I told you at the start of the day. Were you too monged out on drugs?
Ah, yes.
I had a good one from Ryan.
From Ryan.
National service.
All right, what are your thoughts on it? Do you think it's a good thing?
I think it's fucking brilliant.
Do you?
Yeah. Personally, that's my opinion, isn't it?
I don't. I think it's fucking madness, and that's not me being like some sort of fucking leftist twat. That is me being like, well, you've just cut the armed forces so much that what you're going to do is conscript 18-year-olds into the armed forces for fucking nothing, for free. I see it as a cost-saving measure more than anything, and they're gonna try and sell it as this, the young people of today need to know the value of this country and what it means to be proud to be British, when in fact they've just taken a load of blokes, they've made a load of guys in the armed forces redundant that they were paying decent-ish salaries to. And they've just gone, oh, you know what would be cheaper if we just hire a load of 18-year-olds? Actually, if we just make them do it. And if anything, I think this is going to cost them, not they haven't lost the election already. I think this is going to cost, they're not going to have any 18-year-olds voting for this.
Yeah, the younger generation is not going to want anything to do with it.
Chance.
Because they're too fucking busy living on their unicorns.
But what's your side of things, Keith? Because you've heard my bullshit.
Obviously, I don't know all the inner workings behind how the MOD deals with people in the military. All I know is what the regular forces do. But I can't imagine that if they were to put national service, out there, they're not going to make an 18-year-old go out to the front line and fight, because they're going to be fucking clueless. The time and money and everything it takes to get someone trained to the level to be able to go and do that, they just wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, look at the state of the kids nowadays anyway. They're fucked, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? It's going to take a lot of hard work. The way I see it is, the army at the minute is fucking very, very undermanned. There should be more, but then bearing in mind it's a voluntary military. It's not,
conscripted. Yeah.
So obviously they got to sell themselves a bit better to get the blokes in that. But what I think the national service part is obviously coming in because of the way the sort of geopolitical things going on in the world at the minute.
I can understand.
It's having that sort of like backup number there if shit hits the fan. And the way I see it, is that the national service sort of people, it's only 12 months.
Yeah,
and that hasn't got, that's not got to be
they're not
full-time.
signing up for 4 years.
No, that's literally 12 months. And even that can be part-time. It's not going to be there for the whole year. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of there's small print to read on it all. But the way I see it is if shit hits the fan, you know, all the regulars are going to be out doing what they got to do. Element will probably end up staying behind. And then what would happen is the national service, reservist type mob will then start mobilising and getting themselves ready. And it'll almost be like you'd have like a home guard as well, you know, because it's
like we used to have.
Yeah, it's not just about going out on the front line and fighting. You know, there's so much stuff that will need to happen back home in Britain. There's so many different roles that need to be fulfilled. So that's what they'll end up putting them into. Do you know what I mean? But then I think if it
all intelligence, it's saying 30,000 intelligence roles or something.
Like if everything goes all catastrophic, then I think it doesn't matter about national service. Everyone's going to have to start signing up. But if we take all that away and look at it from the point of view that you've got 12 months now for these people to be part-time, full-time, it's the discipline and everything else that's going to be installed in these people. Because I'm not going to speak on behalf of every single 18, 19-year-old at the moment, because there's some genuine stand-up people that are half-decent human beings, but there's a lot of fucking cunts.
There's a lot of pricks riding around the mopeds doing fuck all with their lives.
And I appreciate they're not going to want to be there. They might not want to be at the end of it, but they will take something away from it. And hopefully for the better. That's the way I see it. Like,
do you think, I mean, I think how the benefit I can see in this is if you take a load of 18-year-olds and you force them to get qualifications this way. Imagine if you got all these 18-year-olds and you said, you're all going to go do your HGV. You're going to be trained as welders. Like, just, it's like you're gonna do this, but you get to pick what you do. So it's kind of like we're gonna bring you into the forces or the national service, and you're gonna come out with a qualification, which I don't think that's a bad thing at all. It's
not even just that. It's like it's the values on life as well. Like, so we used to have like what we called the core values of the British Army. Okay, the solid 6, whatever, and it was courage, discipline, respect for others, integrity, selfless commitment. And we live by that, okay? And they drum it into you. But the thing is, I've now taken that away from the military and used it in every day-to-day life. And you can't go fucking wrong. Now, if you imagine all the young people now coming through and then start getting that sort of mentality and mindset installed into them, I think the world would be a better fucking place.
You know, we don't have that with the younger generation now with the respect sort of side of it.
What was it you said before, Reg, about like hard times make hard men, hard men make fucking easy times, easy time make soft men, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, it's a Joe Rogan quote.
And that's where we are now.
We're in a cycle, aren't we?
Of course we are. We're in that part now where we've had a fucking easy ride for the last 70 years. Do you know what I mean? And like, it's made fucking soft men, isn't it?
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden shit's about to get, or potentially get hard again. People don't know how to process it. They're all fucking panicking like, fuck, what do we do?
This is the thing. I like the idea of it. I've no issue with that. I don't like the why the Tories are doing it, because personally I think I can see straight through it. I think it's a cost saving measure, and I think they're just how can we bolster up our, if you have national service, you are inevitably going to bring more people into the armed forces past that 12 months, because people are going to be like, well, this is all right.
I like working on tanks.
I get that. It's all right, and they're going to then naturally bring more people in through that way instead of.
Well, the thing is,
of putting the fucking wages up and making it a more attractive thing to do.
I mean, I know a lot of people might want to fucking tune out on this bit because I was talking to someone earlier on, they didn't want to hear it, but if you...
Fuck them, let them know. It's unpopular opinions, Keith.
The thing is, though, if you look at where we are at the moment, what's going on, we're not fucking stupid. Like, do you think Rishi Sunak wants to be a wartime Prime Minister?
No.
Right, so why do you think he's saying that then? Because he wants out. Are Labour going to bring it in? There we go. So look at what, why is there an election now? Why is all this happening? Why is Rishi Sunak going, right, well, I'll tell you what, if I get another fucking term in office, I'm going to bring back national service. Everyone's going to vote him out, which is what he wants.
Yeah. Well, I think they're out.
What you got to remember is everything that happens in the world is smoke screens and mirrors. And we all know this. It's happened with every fucking major event, whether it's been a pandemic, the fucking withdrawal from fucking Afghanistan, all these other things that go on globally, there's always a smoke screen and mirror somewhere else happening.
The string pullers are behind it all.
I do think national service is a fucking good thing, though. Some of these little cunts need it.
All right, I've got one. My unpopular opinion is we should stop and should have stopped many years ago giving money to Africa, giving aid, giving charity, all of these things to Africa. I think it's fucking madness.
Move closer to the water source.
Right.
Yeah,
Sam Kinison.
Can I interject there, Reg? Can I interject? So I was watching a programme last night. Is it Ramesh Ragnarathan? You know that Asian comedian?
Yeah, boss eye fuck,
right?
yeah.
And the old lazy eye fucker, right? Yeah. He goes out to Ethiopia, right? And he's there with Ethiopia and said, we got no drought. We got no famine. We got so much food. We got fucking loads of water. And we're still sending fucking money out there.
My problem with it is not only have we given, I think in total aid to Africa, something like 4 trillion. And
to the warlords.
It's you've got
That'd
not
be a
only
fucking good safari, wouldn't it? 4 million.
Not only have you got massive corruption over there, and always will do in most African nations, but you also, the problem is if you go over there and you say, right, well these guys are suffering. Let's go dump a fuckload of grain, basically everything they need. We give them clothes, we give them water, we give them grain, we give them food, we give them beef, we give everything they need. What does that do? That absolutely nukes the local economy. Yeah. Why is anyone going to grow grain when it tips up on a ship for free?
Well, why are they even going to try?
Why would they try? Exactly. That basically turns their crop that they're making worthless.
Yeah.
Because then no one's going to buy it because we're getting it for free. And that's all we've done for decades and decades. And I know there are certain people out there trying to change things.
Bob Geldof.
Yeah. But it's all it's ever been. I mean, look at the first Live Aid. It was a waste of time because all the money that went from Live Aid just somehow got
Gave the maids.
By the time it got down to where it needed to go, there was nothing left because all the fuckers that were in the middle were on the take.
Skimming it off of the top.
Of course they were. And I think this all the aid we give to Africa. I mean, there are a lot of good projects that go on, like putting in water and all stuff like that, putting in solar and giving them power and like who was it? Who's Akon? Did a load of stuff like that.
Well, he made that whole town or village, wasn't it, self-sufficient?
Yeah,
and it didn't cost them a lot of money either. Like he said, he literally got them set up with wells, water pumps, solar, whatever. And now they are self-sufficient. So they're not importing the shit; they're making it themselves.
This is it.
And then they got trade from it as well.
But there's the other side of things where I was watching something and they said that they put up they run a massive, great big a power line out to this sort of smaller town in the middle of nowhere that could have really benefited from it.
What was a zip line?
No. So what they did is within like a couple of days, within like a day or a month or whatever, they'd actually chopped down the telegraph pole.
Weighted all the copper.
Yeah. Oh no, better than that. They took apart
African Ryan.
They took apart.
I love you.
What you said a bit?
They took apart the transformer, got all the oil out of the transformer, and used it as cooking oil and sold it. Yeah, and this is the problem. It's such.
Well, I can't have anything nice.
It is. I think it's a problem that doesn't really have a solution.
I think you're right. I think you're right that the more that you keep piling into these other countries,
yeah, but it's the same as
they
don't want to do anything.
You
Why would they
ruin
want to
the
work if
economies.
you're being given it?
How much money we've been sending to India for the last God knows how many years, and all they've been doing is working on their fucking space project.
And there's
oh no, they've got good call centers.
Vodafone's definitely got out in the world, isn't it?
Yeah, how much money we give to Israel in aid?
Yeah.
What do they need? What the fuck do they need it for?
The Iron Dome.
Oh yeah, the Iron Dome. I'm trying to get some Iron Dome off of those IDF bitches. Jesus Christ, you seen them? Mama, please, l'chaim.
You've seen how much one of them Sea-Wiz things cost to fucking let the rounds out. I sent you that link, didn't it?
Yeah.
4 million.
Yeah.
6 million.
Basically what we're doing with Africa with aid is just completely decimating local economies. That's all we're doing. You're like, oh, we need to support the local farmers. Well, if you dump four fucking dumpy bags of aid on their doorstep, guess what?
No more aids.
Local farmer, no one wants his grain because it's just turned up and I don't know. I think it's madness. I don't have a solution for it because I think it's fucked. TIA, this is Africa. So
just leave it be.
Well, that's what everyone wanted. That's what everyone wanted us to do, wasn't it? After the transatlantic slave trade, just leave them alone, and it's
Lenny Henry comes in, fucks it all up.
Lenny Henry takes a Premier Inn deal, the bastard.
Yeah, he gets a new mattress, and then we've got to pay for all the mattresses.
Yeah, that's my.
But we
opinion.
do, as a habit of this country, we do get involved in a lot of stuff that we don't need to get involved in, without focusing on the shit that we have on our own front door.
Itself,
yeah. After not focusing on anything in particular, but yeah, I'm sick and tired of us giving aid to countries, like you said, Keith, giving aid to India because we feel like we have to pay some sort of long-term reparations for the Raj, and they've got a space program. It's like, oh.
To be fair, though, their space program's going to be fucking funny. Isn't it? Come on. Can you imagine what their space program's going to be like?
Well, as soon as we start the countdown, I just need to go to Walmart and get some gift cards.
Do you think they'll
Do not redeem!
Do you think they'll customise the rockets to accommodate their turbans?
That's Sikhs.
Yeah, that's Sikhs.
They live in India as well, don't they?
Do they?
I think there's a couple of them around
I
there.
don't know.
There's plenty in Slough.
They got their own space program as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all spaced out, you can.
Different kind of space program.
Spaced out all over the space.
Well, you got them on, and you're looking at your phone very intently.
Right, pizza chains make great pizzas. They fucking don't. Domino's Pizza, they're shit, aren't they? They're so full of grease.
Yeah, you know what you're getting, don't you?
Papa John's pizzas, they're shit.
I've never had
I
a
don't
Papa
mind
John's.
a Papa John's.
I've never had one. Are they that bad?
I'd say they're better than Domino's. But I know what you're saying about the chains.
They're shit, aren't they?
Pizza Hut's load of wank.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
not
Pizza
even
Hut's
worth
awful.
looking at.
It's only one of the only places, fast food places, I've ever got food poisoning from. I'll never go back there again. How is Pizza Hut still going? That's what I want to
Their
know.
salad bar.
Unlimited ice cream.
Oh, for the kids. Yeah, that's why I'm in there every week. Anyway, yeah,
Got the shiggers.
I don't know. I like a Domino's, but I'm moving more away from it nowadays. It's just too much.
Yeah.
It's fucking expensive as well
Yeah,
for a
it's
pizza.
brutal as well.
Unless it's not on a fucking deal.
Everyone knows what that Domino's hangover is like the next day. You just feel just slow. Just everything hurts. It's just so much.
As you reach down to pick the last slice up from underneath the bed. Oh, yeah.
You just take half of it with me to work, and you're like, oh, one more, and you can feel it slowing you down. I call it a Domino's hangover. It's fucking brutal. I used to be able to finish a large pizza. No wonder I could put on this fucking weight. What you got for us, Ryan? You must have something fucking fairly out there.
Yeah, people that barbecue with gas and think they're barbecuing.
It's one of those.
It's homosexual.
But it's easy.
But
So
it's
if
not
it's just-
barbecuing.
I might as well just drag the fucking cooker out from the kitchen,
exactly.
innit?
If you're going to, you're right. You might as well. Everyone just come stand around the frying pan and have a beer. And I'll cook in here.
Don't have the same effect, though.
And you can do that in your house now, can't you?
I can do that in my house now. Yeah, it's amazing. I haven't worked out how it turns on, but yeah, I think if somebody says to me, somebody says to me, I'm doing a barbecue this weekend, do you want to come round? Yeah, great. What are you doing it on? Gas. I'm all right and busy.
Are you like that?
Yeah.
Really? You're like anti.
It's not a barbecue, is it?
Well,
If people says, I had a great barbecue on the weekend, I'd go out and get a new 18 kg bottle. Well, you're not barbecuing.
Oh, so if I haven't harvested the timber and then
No, at
turned
least
it
buy
into
a bag of
charcoal
coal.
myself.
No, you can buy a bag of coal, but
we're
a
allowed to
proper...
Not coal. I've learned this the hard way. Not
lump
household
wood.
coal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
not Maggie Thatcher.
To be fair, I've got to the point now of barbecue with hardwood as well as coal.
Oh,
It just
I
is next
find
level.
barbecuing with a hardwood is dangerous because you can burn the
It
tip.
gets in the grill.
Yeah.
no.
I disagree.
Barbecue's
So
in the
I'll
back
have,
garden, he's in the
like,
front garden.
I was looking at a
corn-
Blackstone the other
I'll
day.
have that kebab. No, that's mine.
The corn, the onions, the halloumi, that gets put on the gas. Because you don't have to fucking do anything with it, and it takes up valuable actual space.
I've no interest.
The meat
on doing
goes
it
on
coals.
charcoal.
I don't care. Like, I just don't care. Like, as long as we're all outside, we're all having a few beers, enjoying the sunshine. I couldn't give a fuck if you cooked the damn thing with a magnifying glass, even if you pulled it out of the bloody oven and I didn't realise. I don't care.
Well, see, it's unpopular opinions. That's why I put it
I
on
know,
there,
that's
mate.
why
You know
we're
what I
going to
mean?
sit here cussing at each other. I think you're a cunt. That's the middle and both ends of it. No, I don't care. I really don't care. It's just such a ball ache. You got to light it. You got to wait half hour, and then it's got to wait for it goes white hot, and then and then you've only got a certain amount of time, and then there's no like cold spot to put it in and all that shit. Like it's just hassle, and then everyone gets fucking food poisoning anyway because the heat is never regulated. It's not my thing. It's not like if you're good at it, you're good at it, and I get that. But we don't have enough sunshine in this country for me to want to do it enough to get good at it. So I just don't care. I just don't care. And then you got the hot coals to get rid of, and you put them in the bin, and the bottom of the bin sags out, and then everyone for the rest of time knows that for the rest of ever knows on a Wednesday afternoon when they come out and see your bin with a saggy fucking fupa that you've chucked hot coals in it, and they're like, oh, dickhead.
It's one of the only things the top of the bin says. No hot ashes.
I always do that, but I always like soak them down with some water and then chuck them in and realise like it's just not really put them out, has it? You know what I mean?
How have you not burnt your house down?
I got a really good smoke alarm.
I'm not actually allowed to touch the gas.
Yeah. Well, I wanted a Blackstone. I've been looking at them, but I really cannot justify 1,400 quid on a barbecue that I'm going to drag out once a year. But they are cool, man. Have you seen them?
I don't think I have.
Blackstones is basically just gas. It's like a griddle in a pub. That's all it is.
So it's a hot
just that one
plate.
big
just
hot
fucking
plate.
lift up a patio slab and stick a fire underneath it and cook off that.
Only with hardwood, yes, that's the way we barbecue around here. I won't even attend, Reg, if you spend £1,400 on a barbecue and it's
To be fair, last
LPG. That's the work of the Jews.
You had a couple of those little disposables last time it was round.
I still got them, yeah, and they're
Still trying to light.
But again, like it's like light the bag. You light the bag, and only the
Goes
coals
out.
around the fucking edge get going. So you get half a can of lighter fluid, pour that over it, and you're like, yeah, flames. But you don't want to cook on flames, apparently.
With lighter fluid because the sausages taste like shit.
Yeah. It's all carcinogens.
It's all right. They're Richmonds. They improve the flavour.
Oh, it's carcinogens. Shut up, yo.
He's got enough to worry about, right?
Yeah, he got enough on his plate. But I just don't care enough about it. I really don't. Like, I don't know what to tell you, Ryan. I just couldn't give a fuck.
That's fine. I'm just putting it out there. I don't think it's a barbecue to me.
That is the most craft beer point of view you've had today. All right, so
I'm going to own it, and I'm going to take it. That is my thing.
do you have a charcoal barbecue?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah.
I
make them.
Do you?
Well, not as good as Marlon does. I just cut a big barrel in half.
Oh, full Jamaican spec. Like.
Yeah, man.
No, like one general.
Put the jerk chicken on.
Jerk chicken and goat. Marlon, what you got? You looking?
No, I'm looking at the
I've
weather.
got one. Fuck it. My unpopular opinion is that I said it on the last show, I think, and I thought I'd carry on the thread, just keep pulling on it. Hitler ruined eugenics for us, but in essence, eugenics is a very good idea. A very good idea.
Be careful what I say on this.
Well, think about it, right? Let me break it down to you. Any farmer listening will know if you buy bull semen, or you buy a bull, or you buy any cattle you want to sell, like for beef or for dairy, it doesn't matter. You look at its heritage and you look at its breeding, and that animal, especially if you're buying it out of the genus catalogue, that animal has been bred to be perfect.
The best that you can possibly
way.
get.
The best it can. It's had.
I don't think Hitler was looking at Jew semen, though, was he?
No, but he was. What Hitler was trying to do was breed out all the bad stuff. He was trying to make the 6 foot, blonde-haired, blue-eyed super race. That was what he was trying to do.
But there's no need for it.
Yes, there is.
No.
You can breed out. You can breed out disease. You can breed out, traits that you don't want to see.
Like your
in
Karens and your Sharons and your Tracys.
Yeah,
you
can breed an intelligent. You can just not breed stupid people, and you can have you can breed intelligent people that have got great. You get like these MBA babies. That's what you want.
It's just a stupid idea.
No, it's not.
It's too big.
No,
the world is too big. How are you going to enforce it? And
I'm not going to. No,
are you going to just go around?
It will be a voluntary thing. Would you like
camps? You get these camps, right?
That's what you do. And you set these trains up, right?
Yeah.
And you get cattle.
You get long black leather jackets.
Yeah. And very.
And you get free tattoos.
Really, really suave looking. They just make sure they're designed really well by Hugo Boss.
It's just a shit idea.
It's not a shit idea.
It is a shit
It could be
idea.
a voluntary thing. You could apply to be part of.
10
We won't
people.
call it the eugenics program. We'll call it the Good People program. And you can apply to be part of it, and you enter all your details, and then if you meet the criteria, but is it any different to a sperm bank? realistically, if a woman goes to a sperm bank and then you have literally their traits, so like how tall they are, how good they are at this, what hair color they are, what eye color they are, what their build is. It's like picking out of a catalogue. So is it really that different? All we're trying to do is just, keep that lineage going. Admittedly, it's a very long-term thing because, what is the 18 years old? You're looking at 100 years before you start to get anywhere handy. And then I'll breed my super race and we will take back Jerusalem. But
Fuck's sake. Reg's super race. I mean, you're going to have to find some women with good vision.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Because you need to breed yours out quickly.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm in no way involved in the program. I'm simply running it.
You're just going to run it.
I'm just going to run it.
Just like Hitler. He wasn't perfect, but...
When I'm pitching it on Dragon's Den, I got my contacts in. Put it that way.
You're in sexy Reg mode.
Yeah. I'm in Superman mode.
Flowery shirt.
Not Clark Kent mode. Yeah. But I think...
Tash.
Is it not a good idea? Is it not interesting to find to breed the best?
It's like pedigree dogs, right?
To breed the best of our species.
Humans,
this is exactly it. This is exactly what we're doing. We're breeding out all the bad stuff. We're breeding out bad genetic traits, any like deformations or disease or susceptibility to certain things.
Control reproduction.
Oh yeah, it will be very
Tinder's gone.
It will be very clinical. It will be in some sort of camp. Or Butlins per se. We'll make our own environment. It'll be like a vault in Fallout. That's how it will work, and it will all be very clinical and incredibly
all underground for 100 years, and then you just release them into society.
Exactly.
So, what do you get told? How many times you can have sex and can't have sex? All the rest of it. Is that what you're saying?
Oh yeah.
Fuck that. I'm out.
No, but you've got to be in it. If you've got
good genetics, you can go all the time, Keith.
That's it. Like,
you're never having sex.
Oh, I'm out then.
Yeah, if you're like some of these MMA fighters you see and you just think like, oh, what a specimen of a man. Like you go fucking all day, just breed with as many of the women that I have selected. I love how I've put myself at the center of my eugenics breeding program.
I'm not really surprised.
I think it's a fantastic idea, but the problem is the ethics of it are pretty fucked.
Who's going to pay for it?
Well, construction's booming at the minute, so you need plenty of digger drivers.
The Mexicans are going to pay for it. I don't know who's going to pay for it. I don't know. But yeah, I think I think eugenics is a really interesting concept. But the problem is that ever since, Hitler got involved, we can't talk about it anymore. So yeah, I don't know. That's my unpopular opinion. I think eugenics is a really interesting concept for humanity.
I think it's fucking stupid, just like dinosaurs.
To build.
They're full of terrible ideas.
How dare you? All right, Reg's special fun come and play Jurassic Park and eugenics facility is going to be the attraction of this summer. Come on down. Look at Reg's freaks of nature and hunt a velociraptor.
Here's one for you. So
you're cheaper than the Bath and West, put it that way.
What you was on about breeding the best of people.
Yeah.
Banning dogs.
Banning dogs?
No, so
how can you say that
hang
when
on
my
a minute.
Here?
Hang on, hear me out. So people are banning certain breeds now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right? I think it's bollocks. I don't think they should ban the breeds at all. It's the fucking people they need to ban.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think that's an unpopular opinion. I think that you've got the Dangerous Dogs Act of 90.
Well, fucking Karen down on Wells Community Notice Board page was like, "No, got to ban these bully dogs. They're so scary and all the."
Have you met Frank? He is a retard.
Honestly, so there's people out there that disagree.
Yeah, well, they're fucking idiots.
Fuck them.
I think you got the Japanese Tosa, the Dogo Argentino, the American Pit Bull. Oh, I can't remember what the other one is, and now the XL Bully, which isn't actually a breed. Let's just get that clear.
They can't work out what that breed is. It's up to their interpretation of what that dog looks like.
And me and the wife spoke about this. If Vince was still here, we'd be a little bit concerned about him because he, apart from the height, he matched all the other traits. Mm-hmm. So it'd be like, oh shit, would he have to be muzzled? Like, yeah, I think the Dangerous Dogs Act is the biggest load of fucking bullshit in the world. And when it was written in 93, the guys that wrote it, they wanted to write German Shepherds and Rottweilers in because back in the 90s, they were like the bad dog back then. But they didn't want to upset, in their own words, the Wellington Boot Brigade, which were sort of like people in the country that were breeding them, you know, as like to go to crufts and stuff. So that's why the only reason that the Rottweiler and the German Shepherd weren't entered into the Dangerous Dogs Act, which, like, if you think about it, a Rottweiler and a German Shepherd, like, if you think about if any film you see and there's a guard dog, it's one of those two, isn't it? It's not a fucking pit bull, but it's just because he got a bad rep. And I think American Bullies are lovely dogs. And I've American XL Bullies. I think they're great. It's the problem is the fucking, like you say, it's the fucking idiots that own them.
Yeah.
The problem's at the other end of the lead.
Yeah, always.
Yeah. I mean, I've had more bad run-ins with collies than I ever will with any bull breed of dog. Like, you can say then they are naturally more aggressive. And they are.
They're cunts, yeah.
That's like what bulldogs and whatnot, they are naturally more aggressive, they're naturally more territorial, but taking a dog on like that, you need to understand it and understand that and, you know, work with that. Whereas people get collies as farm dogs and they're like, it's just a farm dog, innit? And then you come on, you walk onto the yard and the fucker's already bit your hand and you're like, well, that's just great. And everyone's like, oh, well, it's a collie. And I'm like, well, what do you mean, well, it's a collie?
This is what I was trying to explain to the boys.
Well, it's fucking dead now.
When I said to it at the weekend, I was like, it's the same detail with guns, innit? Guns ain't dangerous. It's the people that fucking use them.
Exactly.
So let's go back to what Reg was saying a minute ago about breeding these fucking super people. We can breed out all these monks.
No, yeah, but we can't breed out. You can't breed in common sense.
That'll be taught. I think that'll just have to be taught.
In the camp before they're allowed to do it.
In my re-education centre before they are then inevitably allowed to reintroduce into society, take control, and then, you know, we run things from that point onwards. He don't know what it's like. He's done. He's like, you know what? This podcast just turned into Reg and his stupid ideas, and I'm fucking done with it.
Got nothing left. It's not. It won't work. It's a stupid idea.
Well, I think you're being mean. Fucking hell, look at the time. Should we cut to a break? Let's cut to a break. We're waffling on here, something fierce. Right, we're going to cut to a break, but before we do,
Reg's Super Race.
Yeah, a massive shout out to the main supporter of Reg's Super Race. I bet, fuck it, it's the Automover.
Hey, Sam.
Big up the Automover. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell you how useful it is having a reliable, professional, and fully insured man that can move your four-wheeled, two-wheeled, or no-wheeled vehicle around the country. Doesn't matter if you're buying it or are you selling it. Let's not beat around the bush. If you're selling a vehicle on eBay and you put full nationwide delivery available, like that makes me go, oh, well, I was really not looking forward to that trip to Aberdeen, but you know what? If I can get that thing brought down here, you're opening you are opening yourself up to a whole load of more potential buyers if you include something like that in the description.
Live tracking,
so you can see that horrendous project that you've bought on the way down here, and you've got the time to work out where you're going to hide it before the wife gets back from work. So, big up the Automover sponsoring this episode. They are the guys you need when it
90% off as well.
Is that true? Is that true? That is, well, I don't know how. I don't know why he does it. I don't know why he continues with it. I need to message him in a month's time and be like, do you want to sponsor the next quarter? Like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You idiots. You fools. I should have never paid up in front. So it doesn't matter whether you've got a runner, a non-runner, a project, a car, a caravan, anything with wheels or no wheels, the Automover has got you covered. He's fully insured. He's professional. He's reliable. And if you're buying a car, he's a full walk around video on. I mean, you heard him on the podcast. He's not. You know, he knows what he's talking about and he knows what he's looking at.
Professional, reliable, friendly.
If you're buying a car and he gets there and he goes, this doesn't quite. He's not gonna go and pick up some bag of crap and bring it back to you. You're gonna be. He's in the motor trade. He's been in the motor trade a long time. He knows what he's looking at. So if it doesn't meet what is expected, he's not picking it up. You know, he's going to save you thousands in that case. So big up to the Automover for sponsoring this episode. You can check them out. The link in the description. The link's in the bio as well. And put ITDH for 10% off in the vehicle description. Yeah, we got the Automover sponsor this episode. Probably the last ones he ever does because we just completely
sounds
do
great.
whatever we want with them now.
He's a lovely guy.
Yeah.
I've used it. I've used his service.
You have,
and it was perfect.
So you can't.
Because you got 90% off, wasn't it?
You can't.
90% off. It was fucking worth.
It was
the
so
10%.
cheap. It was 30 quid.
And free donuts with every car delivered.
Right, we're gonna cut a short break. Get drink of the week, and we'll be back shortly. We love you. Love you. Bye bye. And we're back, and it's time for Drink of the Week. Marlon, what have we got? Who brought it to us?
So we have Vibrant Forest Illusory Walls. And Reginald?
I have a Vibrant Forest Caltrops, which is a hazy pale ale. Both of them brought to us by
our very own Mr. Ryan Murphy.
You are welcome.
The Gun Review.
I wanted to get you Kaleidoscope, but it's in the vat at the moment. It's not ready. So I had to substitute slightly.
I thought you'd have just done the thing of your people, which was just like tap the bottom of the fucking tank.
I was just going to drain it and then weigh the tank in.
That 314 stainless worth a fortune, Jack. Right, Marlon, fair bit of bullshit to read. So I'll leave it to you.
Very much.
Time to read the marketing bullshit.
Knocking a sandwich,
That's
not
the wrong fucking button.
You are struggling today.
Oh, right. This one is Illusory Walls. This IPA is fermented like a lager with the hop character of a West Coast IPA. Simcoe and Centennial hops lead the charge with further additions of Citra and Talus, building upon this citrusy base. Crisp, bitter, and very refreshing.
And the next one.
Caltrops. Nelson Sauvin has a very special place in our hearts here at Vibrant. I don't know who he is. No other hop varietal hits quite the same with its subtle white wine, grape, and gooseberry flavours.
Oh.
And in this case, peachy notes brought out by the Voss yeast strain that also lends a pleasing dryness to the finish. That's some long words.
They've been huffing their own farts, haven't they? Fucking hell. I mean, I might be good beer, but Jesus Christ. Right.
I think I've had a voice yeast strain before.
Shan, trucker girl Shan sent us a message the other day.
She got a yeast problem.
No, she sent us she actually sent us a beer. Well, she sent us a link to find this fucking beer that is made from a woman's yeast.
Oh, yes.
What? Very much alike.
Is it her yeast or not?
No.
Oh,
no,
right.
it's made some scraggly old fucking coop.
Yeast farm. Like a camp.
Ooh, surprising.
That was quite fruity,
That
actually.
is fucking fruity. This,
You and me, me and Reggie got the same one.
This is the...
I've dribbled.
Do you know what? When it said like white winey shit, I was like, yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
No, I'm getting that.
Yeah, 100%. Wow. That's really interesting. I've not had one like that before. It's...
Wow.
Wow. Wow. This is a pocket watch. Your father, he hid it up his ass for 2 years.
I quite like that.
Held it from the goots.
It's a bit sour.
It is. It is a little bit
Bit
sour.
dry.
It's very dry. It's edging on sour, isn't it?
What's your
That's
All
all
right.
right. Cans
It's a
are
bit
right.
noncy.
You can try mine. You won't like it, Marlon.
That's quite crisp in it. That one.
Crisp,
It is crisp,
Bit
smooth.
bitter, like almost like not sour.
It's quite... What's that fruit called? Grapefruit.
That's it.
Grapefruit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
I could.
The
drink
weird thing
a
is,
lot of that.
this is 6%. That one's 4.7. Marlon's face.
What is that? What have they done?
Is that not for you, Keith?
I don't
That
think that
tastes
one is,
like-
mate. That's
It's fruity, isn't it?
That is how I
no.
know. The years we've been doing this show, I know people's tastes. So the moment I saw what they were, I was like, you can have that one, and you can have that one. And
That's like bin juice.
When have you drunk bin juice?
It,
I
like,
smoked
tastes
your
like
bin. Your bin's bad.
Just like loads of chicken tendy wrappers.
Bit of Donna.
Loads of kebab wrappers.
Yeah. The good thing is everything in Marlon's been separated. The sauce can't touch the rubbish. It's all got to be.
Like his ideal world.
Yeah.
Everything's separated.
No bolognese can touch pasta. No. Everything's separated. Yeah.
I don't like it.
It's like that joke, isn't it? That America's really good at doing the Rubik's Cube because they're great at separating colours.
And then ploughing crack into one side. Anyway.
It's all right.
Go on, then. What's your...
I think
what is your thoughts on
I'm at a 3, Keith. What do you reckon?
What flavour have you got? What's it called?
I've got the Illusory Walls. This is the crisp IPA.
I can tell you, they're not cheap.
No. I don't doubt it.
So for that reason, I've been told to say 5.
You have to pay a lot for noncery.
Yeah.
No, you say what you want.
And for that reason, I'm out.
I got told, if you don't say fucking 5, Keith, I'm going to drag you over that cunting table. Okay.
And I'll drag you back to the 40. Sorry, I meant the New Forest. Anyway.
Same shit.
I'm not sure on my... The more I'm drinking it, the more...
Exactly what I was about to say.
Initially, I was like, I quite like that. And now I'm a bit...
It's a bit much, isn't it?
Especially after trying the one that the boys got.
Yeah, you've got a fairly decent one there. This one is... it's an acquired taste. I'll say that much. It's
very strange.
I'm about that much in, and I think, yeah, I can see why they put sours in a 3rd pint glass because that's a lot, man.
I think on the cow drops, I'm on a 3.
Really?
Yeah,
I think I'm on
max. I wouldn't want to drink more than one can of it. It's like you just nicked a bottle of white wine off for your mum. And she's dead, so this is...
It's corked.
It's corked!
Got a bit of pith in the bottom.
Oh, yeah, I'm not enjoying this
Silly
one.
bitch stored it up right. Yeah, man, that's not for me. I was trying my best with it, but the more I get into it, the more I'm like, it tastes more like a sour.
The first sip, I really liked it.
Yeah, a lot of flavours, a lot going on, and then the more you get into it, the more it just sort of gets...
Tastes like bin juice.
Quite, yeah, it's just
Whereas the one the boys have got, I like that.
Yeah, I'm on a...
This one I've got...
I'm not mean enough to give it a 1, it can have a 2.
I would have given this a 5 until I saw it said vegan friendly, so it's a 4.
Oh, they're all fucking vegan friendly now.
Yeah, calm down.
Just because you're friendly with them doesn't mean you gotta fuck them. All hairy and stinky. Glastonbury's gonna be good in it, Marlon.
Reg has been punched in the face approximately 6 times today for calling people smelly tramps.
Did I tell you I've got mine and the wife's Glastonbury shirts sorted. Yep. All done, ready to go.
Fuck.
I thought it was...
I dread to think.
Yeah. She was... I said to her, can we have these? She was like, all right, but no pictures. And if there are pictures, we cannot show my mother. I was like, that's fine. So I'm going to have one that says I come in peace. And her one says I'm peace. Which is funny because my pull-out game is mad strong at the moment. Right. Yeah, right. That's it for Beer of the Week. Before we get back into the rest of the show, a massive shout out to the sponsor of this episode, Orley Fox! Fucking Orley Fox, back again like the renegade masters that they are.
I'm driving. Okay, I'm not driving now.
Big up to Orley Fox, the sponsor of the episode. Guys, it's an interesting thing. Finances. You know how to make money. Orley Fox knows how for you to keep your money. That's the main thing. Have you got an
live track? No,
not live tracking.
Oh.
Have you got an accountant that is just one of these guys that you speak to at the end of the tax year and you speak to at the end of the financial year, and he sends you a fat bill, and other than that, he doesn't really do that much for you because you're not going to get that treatment with Orley Fox. Orley Fox are the guys with all the know-how. Kieran and the team are going to take the best care of you. You know what you're doing. You know your trade. You know building, driving, whatever, farming, all the other types of shit that you guys do because we're just scum.
Mechanicking?
None of us are financial advisors, are we? Let's not beat around the bush. Not. You guys know what your trade is and you know what you do. Let the guys at Orley Fox take care of you when it comes to your finances and your taxes, because you could be missing out on so much stuff. When it comes to buying a new tractor, are you missing out on a certain sort of thing? Is there a grant that you're missing out on? At the end of the year, have you not written down all your mileage or anything?
It's the little things that you forget.
They do add up. And this is all the stuff that Orley Fox is. That's their jam, man. That's their bread and butter. You might know bricklaying, but these guys, they know finances. So let the guys over at Orley Fox take care of you and all of your financial needs. A massive shout out to them for sponsoring the episode. And mainly, if you are using Orley Fox, and only the people that use Orley Fox must go onto their Facebook and Google and leave a 5-star review. Only the people that use them. That's the main thing, because we wouldn't want any more 5-star reviews for them. That would be bad. Anyway, so big up to the guys at Orley Fox. They know the ins and outs of all the what's coming down the pipeline, all the tax regulations, the latest tax codes. So don't miss out on anything that you're entitled to. Don't let the government take more than they should have. You work hard for your money. Don't let those thieves in Whitehall and in Downing Street get their little hands into your purse.
Jeremy Beadle hand.
Yeah, don't let that little Tickler Strong hand get into your pot of money.
He had a really tiny dick, didn't he, Jeremy Beadle? But on the other hand, it was quite big.
Jesus Christ, Kieran, I'm so sorry. Big up the guys at Orley Fox for sponsoring the show. Check them out. The links in the episode description, links in the bio. If you've got money and you need it taken care of, pick up Orley Fox. Love you. Bye. We've had a lot of drink now. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get back into the show. Unpopular opinions.
The Olympics is shit. What's the point? We're not in. It's like an archaic thing. Who can throw the shot put the furthest? Who gives a fuck? Go out there and get a real fucking job.
Vanessa, who's called Dave, probably is the one that can throw it.
Long jump. When practically in life, whenever you ever used long jump, why is there a need for it? Why are we? What's the fucking point?
What if somebody throws a grenade at you?
We're not allowed in this country.
Well, Taliban.
There's a lot of people in South London that do it from the cops, don't they? When they're jumping over the fences.
I think it's the Olympics. You heard of this thing called the Olympic curse? So basically, I think London was one of the first ones to kind of get it right, which is weird for our country, being that we're so shit. Like a lot of these places that get all this money and they build the Olympic Village and they build the Olympic stadiums, and the moment the Olympics leave, it just turns to wreck and ruin. Like you look up any of the stuff, like Rio, all of this stuff, and it's just completely overgrown and abandoned. I mean, luckily, I say luckily, but they turned a lot of the Olympic Village into sort of like social housing and whatever else, and did make use of a lot of it.
Someone living in a shot put.
Yeah, but I've no interest in it. I won't fucking lie. I've got absolutely no interest in the Olympics. I don't care. It's on for 2 weeks or something?
Couldn't tell you.
Do you remember when London 2012 got announced and the whole country went fucking mad about it? And I was like, why? It's just going to cost us loads of money.
Yeah.
And it's just going to be a never-ending project of money and overtime, over budget, cost the taxpayer a fucking fortune, and all for 2 weeks of look at London, look how shit we are.
It's just a fucking joke. I don't understand it. Bollocks.
I think the
only one good thing about the Olympics,
curling.
though,
I love curling.
Women's beach volleyball.
Ah, yes.
Look,
A lot of tight pooch.
There's
a lot of puss on parade.
we did 6 months up in London looking for potential bomb threats and shit, and it was
bum
crap.
threats.
Bum threats.
You spent
goddamn. She is a threat.
He found them all.
The threats were mainly in the women's beach volleyball.
It was
dormitories.
Like we got told, you got 6 months of searching, and then you got to get the whole Scars Parade because that's where it's at. It didn't disappoint.
Excuse me, ladies.
But the rest was dog shit.
Reports of fat poach.
Handle with caution.
Can
be quite volatile.
Full cavity search with my cock.
Giggity.
And I'm not interested. I watch the curling. It is one of my guilty pleasures. Weird. I fucking love the curling. Watching those guys with brushes on ice and that little stone, and it just touches the other one and just moves it slightly out of the way, and you're like, fucking yes! It's like bowls but on ice. I love.
We know where to find him when he's older.
Honestly, we were when the Olympics were on. We were like, sat in there, she's like, "What are you watching?" I was like, "Shh." What do you mean, shush? That's like, this is a very important part of this set. She was like, "Is this curling?" I was like, "Shh." You watch curling? I was like, "Yeah, I do." She's like, "So you watch darts and curling?" I was like, "Yes." She's like, there should have been some sort of disclaimer when I married you that you like to watch women brushing ice with brushes.
She just didn't do her research properly.
I think that's it.
It's her fault.
Yeah,
if anything.
I mean, we already. I think we had 2 Olympics before we got married, so there was like, there
were signs.
That is winter. I think it's wind. Is curling in the winter? I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. But she could have took something from this. If she just went down B&M and bought herself a new mop and bucket and started running up and down the hallway.
Well, now
she could have been on for a winner.
Well, now I've got.
You'd have been like, "Fuck the TV." All right, Dole, what's going on here?
I've got the robot, so all I'm doing is just.
You're masturbating over a robot.
Now I'm just casting stones at the robot. And I'm like, oh, look, he's brushing the path. He's smoothing it out.
All the way to the door. Goes to the door.
Yeah, I'm not interested in the Olympics.
When it's futile.
To be honest, I don't even watch the shooting. Like, and that's the one thing really I should watch, but It's
not competitive. I don't care.
It's just a lot of Chinese people doing very, very well.
What shooting you on about? You're on about the
skeet.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were on about them idiots with the fucking air guns with a patch on their eye and all these fucking weighted bars that come off the fucking...
Have you seen the archery ones?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
Jesus. There are some versatile little Chinese people doing that. Jesus, Mary, Mother of God. Have you seen them?
No.
Oh,
they
my
do it with their
God.
feet, didn't they?
That's a different video.
That's a Paralympics. That's too far. Is that where the line is? Is that where the line? Oh, right. Oh, it's all fun and games when it comes to the Jews. But the moment I take the piss out of
Paralympics.
the Paralympics, there's a Reg, the Paralympics is sacred. If we want to watch a nugget jump into an Olympic-sized swimming pool and do the flip-flop a few times, then that's fine. This is madness. Where do we draw this ethical line on this show? You bunch of fucking puffs.
To be fair, I think the Paralympic swimming would be quite interesting.
Yeah.
It would be quite interesting, wouldn't it? The swimming part. Couple of outboard motors.
Shark Week, isn't it?
First to the bottom wins.
Not funny.
Oh, let's think of the funniest Paralympic sport we can do.
Tracking off.
Autistic mathletes.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that's done me.
Oh, okay.
In the nugget long jumps, they just get yeeted.
No, that's the shot put.
Saving time, 2 sports in 1.
You can't do the shot put with your feet, though, can you? How are you going to spin round? It's
You
impossible.
could put it on like a gyro.
Just spin them.
Have you ever watched the? Have you ever watched the weightlifting in the Paralympics?
Yeah, they got to strap them down to the bench.
You want to Mong strong? That is fucking Jesus.
Cancelled.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, dear.
What other funny Paralympic sports can we think of?
Javelin's going to be pretty hard with no arms, isn't it? You can't do it with your teeth.
Javelin's out there.
It's up there. That's up there.
I saw one the other day. They were doing the 100-meter sprint, but it looked like she had a trolley in front of her, and I thought, that's cheating,
Oh, yeah,
it?
that's just known as cheating, as far as I'm concerned.
No, that's that supermarket sweep, isn't it?
It's like remember
She's
in
got
Blade...
60 seconds to get whatever she can get.
I got the inflatable
She
banana.
gets to keep it, yeah. It's not Dale Winton.
Oh, where is he dead? I miss Dale Winton. He was one of the camp presenters that I really liked.
I think he's still alive. I don't know if he had a weekend at Barrymore.
I'm going to say, I like Barrymore until,
Turkey teeth and all fake sound of fuck, wasn't he?
He was, wasn't he? He was oh, God, what a guy. What a guy. Now look at the fucking gay presenters we got. We got Philip the Nonce, and then we've got Barrymore that stubs his fags out in the pool. It's not going well for them, is it, overall?
On lighter news, Pistorius is eligible for parole this year as well.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roses are red, violets are glorious. Never go to the toilet near Oscar Pistorius.
I think they're just going to keep him behind a closed door for a while, aren't they?
Fucking hell. Just wildly shoot into that door. Oh no, there's a burglar in my toilet. Oh no, but it's Reva. Oh dear. Guess I'll just get put on house arrest for 3 weeks because I'm rich and got no legs.
You sound like fucking Stewie then.
Fucking Blade Runner couldn't even run in his lane, the cunt. He couldn't, could he?
I never watched.
They had all this.
All these fucking wheel weights were out, weren't they? That's what it was.
They had all.
Come down, I did a fucking
They had
track
all
and
this drama about him and his stupid fucking blades. Oh, does it give him an advantage? No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. So they let him run in a an able-bodied race, and he ran out of his lane, and so he was disqualified, and then he shot his wife. I'll disqualify you, big.
Yeah, but
time.
when they do the running, rather than give them blades, why don't you just give them like rubber legs?
I'd love get very far, are they?
Well, no, but you know what I mean? Like,
be running like Mr. Soft in the Tree Bore advert.
You get like your fake dildos from Ann Summers, your fake fists, and all the rest. Get some fake legs like that, innit? You know,
never seen a real dildo.
Kicking off. I think most live music is crap.
I agree.
Yeah,
actually, I'm not going to argue with that one.
I've been dragged to gigs. I've gone to gigs myself on my own free will, and I'd say 90% of it is crap. It's only been, I'd say, there's a few people that I really like live are the ones that I go back and see. Bad Manners, absolutely fantastic. Bad Boy Chiller Crew, fucking awful. Oh God, what?
Oh, those guys with the mullets rapping.
Yeah, they were fucking awful.
I can't imagine there being.
They were just so much.
It's always disappointing when you have like a really fucking cool band you've listened to and you go and see them live and you're like, what the fuck, you're murdering this now.
Yeah,
like,
it was just,
there's not many bands I've seen.
They didn't seem to give a fuck. It was just like, it was all a good laugh for them. They weren't taking it seriously. Whereas, oh God, who did I see?
So I saw Biffy Clyro at Glastonbury and they were fucking epic. They were as good live as what they are.
Well, it seems like Royal Blood, they are as good live as they are recorded.
Yeah, that's like two guys, isn't it?
Yeah,
Royal Blood.
Fucking
that's
brilliant.
Insane.
All the people I've went and seen recently, Luke Coombs.
The Dub Pistols were by far, hands down, the best people I've ever seen live. I didn't even know who they were when I went to go see them at Pilton Party. And what's the other one? Not Pilton Party. What's the other one? Godney Gathering. When I go see them at Godney Gathering, no idea who they were. They were just playing, and I just lost my fucking shit. I lost my shit. They were unreal. And from that point onwards, I've been a full Dub Pistols convert. Absolutely mind-blowing live set. But everyone else I've seen, I've just been wholly underwhelmed by. I think half of that is like a lot of them are like older bands that really haven't got to get up and go anymore. But saying that, Bad Manners are amazing, and Busted Blood Vessel's really pushing on now. But yeah, most live music I've seen is shit.
I must admit, if live music comes up on my if I'm listening to my iPhone, I normally skip
if I'm in a bar and they're like, it's like live music from 7 to 11, I'm like, well, I'll be back in at 11 then, because I'm not fucking listening to some idiot with a acoustic guitar. It's not my thing at all.
I do think you're wrong, but everyone's entitled to their own opinion.
It'd almost be unpopular.
Yeah.
I think like when you see like Taylor Swift tickets selling for God knows what, and I'm like, I've no interest. A, I'm not paying that money, and B, I'm like, I don't know if you're an absolute Swiftie or whatever, but there's been no band that I'm that losing my mind about to go see live, and I just know I pay that money, go there, and just be wholly underwhelmed, either by the experience, whether that be a really shit seat. But I was gonna go see, oh God, can't remember who they're called now. oh, some band I really wanted to see out in America, and I was really keen to go see them. And then I found out the only seats available were like way back in the bleachers. And I'm like, I won't enjoy this.
No,
I won't. I will have more of an immersive experience with this on full blast in the car with the windows down, screaming it at the top of my lungs. I'll have more fun doing that than I will sat up in some seat 400 feet away from them playing, watching it on a big screen, because that's the best I've got. And fuck that.
I'll tell you who is good live. Our man Josh Beer. See you at Rock and Ribs next fucking month, mate. He's as good live as he is on the old Spotify. He's fucking brilliant.
He is fantastic. Oh,
but you'll find that as well. Like there is like some of like the smaller bands or the new up and coming stuff. Like
they are as good.
Well, that's where they start from, isn't it? All their live gigs.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's their bread and butter,
and that's where to see them. You know, like but some of the big bands, like if you go like AC/DC,
I'm going to see them.
I'd be interested to see what that's like, because I don't know anyone that's been to go see him live.
They are knocking on a bit.
Yeah. But it'd be interesting. I bet it's a hell of a show.
Yeah.
A hell of a show itself. Like all the production that goes into it. It's not going to be some like four guys rocking around on a stage for a couple of hours, is it?
With some sticks.
Yeah. No, I can imagine that's going to be absolutely lit. But yeah, no, live music's just not...
I just love live music.
I've seen the Foo Fighters live. They were incredible.
Good. Really good.
Really good. But yeah, a lot of it, I agree.
Foo Fighters. The Foo Fighters.
Wow.
Wow. Christopher Walken. The Foo Fighters. I got another one. If anyone else is... Right. This is really... Well, I think it's going to upset a lot of people, but I think everyone's going to agree with me. Most people would rather seek attention and sympathy for poor mental health than actually taking steps to fix it.
Oh, 100%.
I am so sick and tired. And I think I can say this because I have been somebody that's suffered with mental health in the past. So few people want to do anything about it. They just want to go on social media and bitch and moan.
And get attention.
And I think they think that's what's going to fix it. Is it people sort of going, oh my God, and if you need...
Are you okay, hun?
Are you okay? You know, oh, come talk to me whenever.
Facebook status, I'm just sick of life right now.
Yeah.
Are you okay, hun? I don't want to talk about it. Fuck off then.
Yeah. What you need, if you're putting out that kind of shit, you do need to, if it's that bad, you do need to speak to someone.
Talk to somebody that's close to you. Don't put it on your fucking status.
Or, somebody in private. Like, just, I've the amount of times I've gone for a pint with someone and just sat down and had a good old fucking chat and a chin wag. Or if not,
Mate, we all struggle. Everyone struggles.
Professional help or professional. That's exactly what I did. I mean, my group of friends were fantastic, but I knew that something wasn't right, and I went and got my grief counselling. Changed my fucking life, and it was amazing. And I did 6 months of it, and that was it. That was all.
Losing your mum's a massive thing. It's a massive part of your life to lose, especially when you lost your mum young.
Yeah,
I lost my mum slightly later in life, but still too young. Like she shouldn't have died when she did. But I think everyone deals with things differently, and I think if you know that there's a problem, there's something that needs sorting, and you take the right steps to do it. That's the best way to do it. If you're seeking help by calling out for attention on Instagram, Facebook, whatever, you're not dealing with the problem. You're just looking for people to give you a little social media cuddle.
That's it.
Which isn't
just a
healthy.
Little like, oh my God, babe, you're doing so great.
You're such a strong, independent woman. Yeah, it's bullshit.
I just fuck that. You know, if you really need help, go get it.
Or, the thing is, if you're really down,
it hasn't got
and
to
your
be
mates,
a song and a fucking dance. Like
your friends around you will know that you're in a low place, and they'll be there for you. The people that you reach out to on social media, when it comes down to it, and they're not going to be there for you in the moment that you need them. It's all just superficial bullshit. Your mates are going to be there for you, like at the time that you need them.
Yeah.
So if you're in that sort of shit, speak to your fucking friends. Speak to people that you actually value their opinions.
This is it. I mean, I was, fortunate enough back then. I don't know what it's like now, just to be able to get some sort of vague help. It wasn't on the NHS. It was kind of through a charity. And that was it. That was it. I was done. I did my 6 months, and that was what sorted me. It gave me all the tools that I needed to carry on with, and I've been
learn how to properly deal with a problem.
You get your shit days, but they're just days, and I'm fortunate enough to be able to bounce back from that and just crack on. But the problem is with all this fucking moany shit on social media, like, oh, really struggling at the moment, and then it's just there's constant shit posts like that, and there are obviously people that do, but it lessens everyone else's struggle.
If you're going to put that out
and
there,
waters it down.
Act upon it.
Yeah,
that's what I mean. If you're like, some people don't know how to like approach someone, so like people might take to a social media platform to say like, "Oh, I'm having a bit of a turn for the worst here." That's great if you're going to accept what comes from it.
Yeah.
So if you go like, "I'm having a real bad time, I'm fucking struggling," then you get fucking 30 people messaging and say, "You all right, hun? How you doing?" Act upon it. Yeah. Say, "No, I'm fucking down." Slide in my fucking personal messages. We'll have a chat. That's fine. But like you said, you get these people that'll go on there and they'll post all this shit. I don't want to talk about it. No, I'm
because it's the new hip thing. This season's must have.
Don't
mental health.
Don't clog up my newsfeed with that shit. Like if you're struggling, reach out. If not, fuck off. Or
it was last season was anxiety. This season's is ADHD. This season's must have mental disorder, ADHD. I've got ADHD. No, you don't. You just like things a certain way. I like things a fucking certain way. Everyone likes things a certain way. It doesn't mean
I don't want my bolognese sauce on top of my fucking spaghetti, all right, cunts?
Just because you don't finish a fucking DIY project does not mean you have ADHD, you fucking dickhead. I've got a hot tub out there that's still broken. It doesn't mean I've got ADHD. It just means I'm a useless, tired prick, all right? Jesus Christ. I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of it. I was speaking to someone this week. I always it was. But like they're going for a real rough time at the moment. And I was just like, dude, like, let's just grab a fucking drink. Like, are you back drinking at the moment? He's like, yeah. And I was like, if you're not, that's fine. We can do whatever. And he was like, yeah, I'm back drinking. I was like, all right, we'll just come around the fucking bar on a Tuesday night and we'll have a couple drinks. And he's like, all right, yeah, sound. And that was it. Like, that's all it needed. He didn't put no social media posts up. He was sat there in front of me crying in his car in bits. And I'm like, I know that's a man that's struggling. He's not there like, oh, life's so hard at the moment. Wish I had someone.
I can't take this anymore.
Oh, God.
The problem is like the old saying, the boy that cried wolf, innit? You get too many people that start going on social platforms going,
you become
I'm struggling. And you see it all the fucking time.
You're watering it down.
And then one day, fucking Joe Blogs down the road's like, I'm having a real bad day. Oh, fuck off. Here we go again. Look, same old fucking shit with this call sign. Like, he's fucking not changing. And it might be that point where he takes his own life.
Yeah.
Because he really is fucked.
Yeah.
But no one's going to fucking respond to it because
most
every time
of the
you
ones
have
that
done,
go on and
like,
do something like that are the ones that don't post on social media.
Don't say anything.
Or don't say anything to anyone.
100%.
Or some sort of cryptic thing that's just like, oh, wish things were like they were. And you're like, what? And they're like, oh, no, I'm sick of it, man. I'm really sick of it. If you're really struggling, just reach out to someone that means something to you instead of reaching out to your 4,000 friends, three of which actually give a fuck. 400 are going to write something on your status, and one of which is actually going to do something about it. Just reach out to that one person you know who's going to help you, or just seek professional advice, professional help.
And fair play to those people that do admit themselves as well, because there is people out there at the minute that are fucking struggling, and rather than blooming putting it all out there, just go, I've got to sort myself out. I'm going to hospital. Yeah, and they do.
Yeah,
fair play to them.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my 2 pence. I know it's a touchy subject, but I'm just fucked off with seeing it. I really am. Marlon's viciously scrolling.
Just trying to lighten the mood a little bit.
Oh, I'm not going to lighten the mood with anything I've got drive.
Dinosaurs.
Fucking dinosaurs.
I couldn't believe that was going to be such a thing. I thought it was just a funny little thing that I had to say.
Make dinosaurs great again.
Just be great if they could clap.
Them cheeks.
Are you talking about fucking Paralympics or dinosaurs?
Both.
Go around full circle here.
There's no flids left, is there?
No, there's a few. They're on the TV, aren't they? Last Leg. Is it Last Leg? They got a flid on there.
Seriously?
No, it's Flipper Boy.
He's a flid though, isn't he?
I thought they were. I thought that is he actually?
Yeah.
I thought that was all. I thought they were all gone.
No, they got to be in their 30s now.
Reg bred them out, didn't he?
Well, yeah. Well, you.
Yeah, not all, some of them got out of the camp, didn't they?
Yeah. Well,
their mate gave them a little fucking lifty up.
You can't trust the guards. See, that's the problem.
It's those little tiny fucking arms scrambling on the chain link fence trying to get over.
I'm sat there with the MG just laying down hell, but
some of them are going to get through.
Yeah. That arc of fire just doesn't cover everything, apparently.
Marlon, have you got anything?
I've got nothing left.
Keith,
Nothing
got
that can
anything
work
else?
in anywhere.
No, I'm all out.
Jesus Christ.
Down to me and you, Ryan.
Unpopular opinions. Okay. Running is an enjoyable hobby.
Fuck off.
Absolutely not.
I run a lot of work. Like, I run from...
Actually
Away
run?
from your problems.
Away
Oh,
from
look,
dull.
there's another shout out.
away from responsibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I run all the time on the farm. Like,
I run the workers.
I don't walk anywhere. Like, I just run all the way
Like,
around the yard all day.
Fair play to you, like your sister done the marathon, but
Oh, yeah, no, I couldn't do that.
I
Fuck
wouldn't think, do you know what? I've got a couple of hours spare.
No.
I'm going to go run half a marathon.
People tell me it's addictive.
Like, if somebody's
and
chasing me, I'll run like fuck. And I'll run.
The
Like,
only
I'll
good
run
thing
all
about
day.
running
They're
is the
never
end of
catching me.
it. That's the only good thing about running is at the end.
run to somewhere. Walk
When you
to
finish.
somewhere.
Oh, I love
Like,
walking, but running just isn't enjoyable at all. But
It
people
hurts.
think it's enjoyable.
People are weird, mate.
Oh, do you know what? I had a great morning. What did you do? I went for a run. That doesn't sound great.
I'd rather go like out on my bike.
I'd rather have a shit and sit down and have a coffee. Not run
100%, mate.
Don't get me
6
wrong.
miles.
I'm good at running, like really fucking good. But I wouldn't just wake up and go, I'm going to go for a run.
No.
No.
Mrs. does it only in the summer though, when it's really hot. I'm like, what the fuck? I don't, sweaty. And, ugh. But yeah, like,
Oh, you're sweaty and
Don't
Can't
you
wait
wash.
for you to get back.
it's a man disco fanny.
Scampy fries.
Yeah, no, I've no interest in like running for. People tell me it's addictive, and I'm like, well, I've got cigarettes, so I've
Yeah.
got more than enough addictions. I
Yeah.
don't need any more unhealthy obsessions like running. You puff, like no. I just don't. I don't get it. Oh, fair,
I don't get it at all.
fair play to these people that do it, but I'm not interested in the slightest.
Oh,
On that
well,
same
Ryan.
vein, on the same vein as running, Ryan. Like I said at the start of the show, losing weight is easy, and
Can be.
people no, it is easy. You don't have to do much. You just eat less, move more. Thank you, Keith. Exactly. When you said it, I was like, man, you've taken one of my unpopular
And there's
opinions.
every single fat person now screaming.
Oh, I've got a thyroid problem. Oh, no, you don't. You've got a motivation problem. All right.
You've got a hand to
No,
mouth
you
problem.
fucking do.
Yeah.
You fucking do. I won't hear it. I really won't hear it. I know it is more difficult for some people than others, and I appreciate that. I really do. I get that not as many people have a manual labor job like myself, where I'm burning a lot
It's
of
not
calories.
that they won't lose the weight. It just takes them a bit
It
longer.
takes longer.
Yeah.
But that's if you can, as long as you can come to terms with that, as long as you can come to terms with this is going to be more difficult for me than some other people, all you have to do, eat less.
Go
You
running.
don't even have to move more. You don't even have to move more. You just have to eat less. Just go on a calorie deficit.
There's a problem though. They're unhappy when they eat, and they eat when they're unhappy.
know, yeah, but
I
this is
just love kebabs.
But that's fun. The thing is,
But if you're burning it off, it's fine.
The thing is, I drink too much as well.
and the thing is,
Yeah.
Marlon, right? I have,
yeah, brother.
I'm not saying this like, oh yeah, fat people are gross. I'm not saying that. If you're happy,
Well,
with your weight,
It's sort
I
of-
mean, you say what you want. I mean, I'm trying to be back on this show next week, but
I got back on Huel for 3 weeks and lost 2 or 3K, and then I just got bored of it, so I stopped again.
but that's
There's
the thing
no,
right,
it's a commitment issue. And
I have
I
no-
just love kebabs.
I've got no issue with people that are overweight and have no problem with being overweight. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. You do what you want to do. If you want,
unless they're on a mobility scooter, I can't stand seeing a fat fuck on a mobility scooter
yeah, that kind of winds me up
because
on
that's
a
not
personal
helping
level.
you.
But
Like, stand
yeah,
up and walk.
yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're happy with where you are, man, I don't give a fuck. It's a free country. Do what you fucking want. But I have no time for people that moan about their weight and do nothing about it. That winds me up. Like, I wasn't a fat cunt, but I managed to lose 5 kilos in a month just by sheerly eating less. That's all I did. I didn't do anything else. I just ate less food. And that's how I lost the weight.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not about how much I lost. It's the fact that I managed to lose weight by eating less. Oh yeah, there's no. I am not listening to this fucking
Simple economics, isn't
I'm
it?
not listening to this. Oh, I've got a thyroid this and a blah blah that and a fucking bad knee and blah. Just eat less. That's all you have to do. It's gonna suck.
Fatty.
Don't get me wrong. The first fucking week sucks. I hated it. I was miserable. I had no energy. And after a week, then my body just got used to it. My stomach shrunk. And I took normal shits, Marlon. I shat like a woman, like once every other day. It was insane. There was just nothing in there to shit out. Usually I'm having like 4 shits a day because I was eating so much. But no, it just
all in work time, of course.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
On the government's pay.
Exactly.
Yeah, just swap Greggs for eggs.
There you go.
Job done.
I think it's not that it's hard. It's just that you're inherently lazy and sedentary and comfortable with your own lifestyle and you don't want to change it. Am I fucking wrong?
No.
I agree.
Yeah. The truth.
It's very easy for a fat person to be lazy.
The truth fucking sucks. All right, but if you're happy with what you're doing, like do what you fucking want. I don't care. Like,
Not your real dad.
Like I'm not gonna love you or hate you any less for the size you are. Do what you want, boo. If you want to be fucking 21 stone and just cutting about, fair play to you. I don't give a shit. I won't hear you moan about it. That's when I start to get fucking pissy about it. And I know it's easy for a skinny bloke to sit here and go, "Oh, you're all fucking fat and miserable." I have far too much to drink on this episode. It's a fucking Monday night. But you're hearing it now. Fuck it, you're hearing it.
Get it out, Reg. Get it out. Get it out. It's fine.
Fucking hear it. It annoys the.
The more shouting you do, the more calories you burn.
It annoys the piss out of me.
That's true.
It really, really grips me. Like
they're fat for a reason. It's not genetics.
I know so many people that have lost incredible amounts of weight. Sheerly, like I had a good friend at school who was a big fucking guy.
Though?
Yeah, well, he was Project Y, and he really shone through as a pure specimen, and that's why we took him into the eugenics program, because of his calorie losing, his weight losing abilities. But he was a big guy. He was a big guy at school. He was a fucking unit. And he lost all the weight. I mean, all of it. And I was like, how did you do it? Like, because back when I was like 15, 16, how the fuck did you do that? He's like, I literally just counted calories. That's all I did. He said, I put myself a target and that was all I was allowed every day. I read every packet. I entered it all into my phone. Not even, this is before the days of all this app shit where you can do it like so easily by scanning the barcode. He literally just wrote down, every time I ate something, I wrote down how much it was, put it into my phone, calculated it, and I wouldn't let myself go over this much every day. Lost all the weight in like 11 months. Fucking amazing. So, yeah, I don't know. That's my bit. That's my bit.
Listen up, fatties.
I don't know.
Reg's help.
Not listen up, fatties. I don't care what weight you are. You do what you want to do, boo. I don't give a shit. But don't come moaning to me about it if you're not going to do anything about it. That is where I really start to get fucking gripped. Anyway, Marlon's just like, that's the end of the doghouse.
Rattan furniture is wank.
It is.
Yeah, especially if you leave it outside.
Why is it so
uncomfortable.
expensive?
It's hideous money.
It
looks like shit. Why? What's the big fucking thing
I've
about
got
it?
some out there. It was given to me. I think it's god awful. It is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It doesn't last 5 minutes even, does it?
Because that plastic just perishes in the sun. But is there a good garden furniture? If you have it metal or the powder coat just comes off and it looks shit on the legs. If you have wood, you've got to treat it every 5 minutes, and then you always treat it like in the summer, don't you? Because you're too tired to do it in the winter, and then you can't sit on it for fucking 3 weeks.
Well, Will Austin came up with a perfect solution. You just look around for sofas that are going free. You have it for the year, and you put it back outside for somebody else to take.
Rednecks
and then you get another one,
aren't they?
I think they are.
Just need like
reuse, abuse, throw, done.
Do what I do.
Don't have any garden furniture.
Yeah, you sit on the fucking grass.
I'm building all mine out of block work and rendering it, and then I'm going to put foam cushions on it.
That is, that's
no maintenance.
But that is mega.
Cushions
and then when your fat mates come round, they're not going to sit on it and break it.
Jesus Christ.
Good point.
But rattan is wank. I am 100%. My only.
I'm even going to put charging.
My only retort to that is wicker is good. But again, that it does deteriorate, but it is good. But it is fucking.
Yeah, but the problem is when you sit up after being on it for an hour or two, it looks like you got a tanned ass. It takes you back to your youth and you just get told off and whacked. Like, what's all those lines on the back of your bum?
Yeah, rattan is shit. It's so uncomfortable. It's the cushions. I always forget to take the cushions in, and then they're just fucked, aren't they? You never get those mold stains out of the things. They look shit.
You dig it out of the shed for the first fucking hot day, and you gingerly sit. Is it going to go?
Yeah. So brittle, and he just punched straight through it. It's obscenely expensive.
And the legs are always really super skinny, so they dig into your lawn, don't they? Leave holes everywhere.
Yeah. You go to sit up, and then the chair doesn't move, and you got to get it out. You're like, oh, Jesus Christ!
Like the bin suck for chairs, isn't it?
It is. It's never dry. It's never dry. Like the ground's never like hard when you have a barbecue, is it? On a gas barbecue.
Fucking gas barbecues.
But I'm sure we've offended a lot of people on this show, and at the end of the day, don't take it too seriously, because this whole podcast and our whole audience are built off of the we don't like snowflakes, and if you're offended, then fuck you. But if
that's it, no one's got a gun to your head. You don't have to fucking listen.
And if you are offended, then I put you in the same class as the snowflakes. You just got to take it on board, just like everything else. We sit here for 200 to nearly 200 episodes, and we rip on everyone.
Including ourselves.
And the moment we turn it around and be like, you know what, fat people, they're, oh, how dare they?
Everything's funny or nothing's funny.
Yeah, it's Pride Month. Lighten up, you fags.
And fat people are funny.
That was one of the first ever YouTube videos I watched. Fat people falling over. Yeah. Marlon's like, Jesus, if only I had more energy in me and I wasn't mildly sedated, I'd be able to shut this shit down. But he's running away with it again.
I got nothing.
Nah, I'm done. I love you all. And if you're offended, then, just fucking grow up. Like,
eat a dick.
It's just, you haven't got to like it. Like, you just got to listen and subscribe to the Patreon. No, there you go. Right, I'm sure we lost a few listeners, and that's all the better. We're just trying to trim the herd down to the real
Trim
ones.
the fat.
Yeah, literally. Just if you don't like it, fucking don't come back. We should record on a Monday more often, Marlon. We're down to like 4 listeners. Like, yeah, these are the real ones. This is for you. Right, are we done?
I'm done.
I was done half an hour ago before you started on the fatties. Right. I love you all long time. Thanks everyone for listening. Please rate us no stars on 5.
We might see you next week.
Yeah. I really could have done with someone on the other side of the table just give me a load of shit. Just like, you're a disgusting, scrawny.
The thing is, I don't need to say it anymore because everybody knows.
Yeah. You know it all.
You are a piece of shit.
You think you know a lot. Where's Mule? That's what we need, is Mule. But the bloody...
Is he allowed out yet?
Selfish cunt's gone out a kid. If he was on the other side of the table, Reg, you are the most disgusting, blind, flat-footed cunt I have ever known. Why don't you shut the fuck up? I'm just playing his role for him. I miss you, Mule. Come back on the show. Yeah, fucking children.
Get in the word. Yeah, anyway, I've been Marlon.
I've been Reg.
I've been Keith.
I've been Brian.
And we'll catch you on the next one. We love you all. Goodbye. Somebody had to do it. I am the chosen one.
Fatty.